Circle.
That was a bit mealy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, welcome everyone.
Hello.
Last time, as you stood in the triumvirate square in Haven's Reach, looking on as Judicia Barias revelled in the applause following his dramatic public address, a bolt of arcane energy suddenly erupted from the crowd and rushed towards him, causing the Judicia to quickly deflect using a shield spell. The crowd rose into a panic as a number of small, blue, fast-moving creatures began to attack the onlookers, and you quickly jumped to action in order to eliminate the threat. Later that evening, you met with Senator Amata Vorrigan at the Polished Goblet Inn, where you discussed Barias and the recent attacks. And Amata revealed to you that the description given of the assailant in the square matched that of Ludra, the young girl that you had previously met in the Shatter. The next morning, Belzafir summoned his business associate, a man named Johan, who claimed to have passing knowledge of the Fey realm of Anduin, who identified the description of the beings that had attacked the square as Fey creatures known as Quicklings. Planning then to return to the Shatter, you called back to the assembly hall the next day for an audience with Barias, negotiating a higher fee for the agreed elimination of the undead in the Shatter, having realised that the problem was much greater than you'd previously been led to believe, with half paid up front. You then continued southward through the city to the barricade surrounding the Shatter. And that is where we now find ourselves. And I just wanted to mention, I told Kieran this already, but interesting, it's the 4th of October today. And in-game it is the 4th of Oscura Una. That is the 4th of the 10th. On both.
Oh.
It's cosmic.
To be.
It's never happened before.
Someone's lying.
Do we level up?
Fourth in both worlds, level 4.
Run for the boss! Run for the boss! We should go!
XP.
I'm just saying.
What is the year again, Taff?
It is 70-44.
2024.
No, 70-44.
70-44.
1066.
Okay. It is the 4th of Oscura Una, the year 70-44.
Nice.
As the wooden gate once more creaks closed behind you, the sound of the deadbolt falling into place echoes through the deserted streets of the Shatter. And it falls quiet, as though the sounds of the city behind you have been muffled by the stifling melancholy of this place. The fog ahead is thick as ever, and visibility remains low, more than around 60 feet ahead of you. You now stand once more looking upon a rubble-strewn street. The same street through which you last entered. How do you want to proceed?
I cast Mage Armor.
Good idea. Nice. You haven't already cast it today, have you?
No, because we had that long rest.
Cool, good shout. So you place a hand on your chest, and how does it manifest? What's the...
Just like a little orangey glow just comes around me. Like a silhouette.
Nice. Just kind of spreads out from where your hand touches the chest, and then kind of like dims away, and the mage armor stays active.
I will do the same.
Okay.
Love it.
This place is a bloody shithole, isn't it?
Well, hoping we would not be returning anytime soon, but...
And yeah, here we are.
What'll happen somewhere if a
Here we
meteorite falls on top of it?
Say again.
What'll happen to your neighbourhood if a meteorite falls on top of it?
Oh, I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm just saying it's a shithole.
Well, perhaps we should, with the intention of going for a longer haul, take it a bit more slowly and cautiously today.
I would agree. 100% actually.
At least until we get back to either Ludra's abode or the chapel and we proceed further down.
That's if Ludra's in, Ludra's
If Ludra
abode.
is in, or if she exists, or whatever is going on there.
Before we go in there, all guns blazing, do we actually reckon she was involved, or do we think it was an illusion?
It's difficult to say.
Sure.
Alright.
It's an awfully specific thing
Gut instinct is
to happen, but
that she's not involved in this. You want to hear my crazy theory?
Oh, I love a crazy theory, go on. Story time.
The crazy theory is the crow was following us. The crow was able to relay what it found to its masters, who saw an interesting scapegoat in Ludra, and sent someone who could change their shape to be Ludra.
That makes a lot of sense, because isn't the whole thing with familiars that you can kind of see through their eyes?
Yes,
Isn't that a thing? Yeah.
You must remember that the end point of that plan would be specifically to lure us back into this place.
You're quite right, actually.
So in fact, we're actually in the wrong place then.
The only reason I say that is because Ludra seemed really terrified to leave the Shatter, so...
Something to keep in mind too is the crow was watching us and then Ludra appeared the first time in the alleyway.
I was just about to say.
You're
What
about
if
to
the
say?
crow is Ludra?
It's a possibility.
That's a possibility as well.
Well, she is the crow.
Yeah, you never know.
Could be the crow.
You seen the crow and Ludra in the same place at the same time?
That's bloody mental.
Didn't think so.
I can't tell you you're wrong because you might be right.
In the same way, have you seen me and Archcleric Smith in the same room at the same time?
That's also true. We found you. Welcome back.
Says that I have, no.
Back to work.
No, that's it. That was it.
You had me convinced for but a moment.
I'm sure it did.
Should
Should we go and find? Should we go and find her
You'd be
house?
very powerful, wouldn't you, if you were the... What's his name? Mr. Smith.
Archcleric Smith.
With the glasses.
What?
I think I remember the way back to
Alright, we'll follow you.
let us out last time, so hopefully that will make it easier to take us back in.
Lead on, Belzevere. Right behind you.
Everyone with the eyes and ears peeled. Draw the sword and shield up. I'm gonna try and lead us back to Ludra's house.
Okay.
Quietly.
Can you give me a
Taking
history
it
check,
slowly.
please?
If I settle up next to him, can I give him assistance?
Sure. Go on.
Sure.
Yeah, go on, I'll be nice. I was going to say, because it was Belzevere who recalled the way back last time, I was going to say only Belzevere could do it, but yeah, you can assist.
Am I advantaging, or do you want to roll as well?
You definitely take this roll.
Yeah, with Ismir kind of standing next to you and kind of being like...
The soundtrack. Alright.
It's a BP noise.
Scary soundtrack. Ooh, nice. That is Historio. Where are Historio? That is a dirty 20.
Okay, cool. So you begin to push forwards, and
I've eaten loads of them.
the street is quiet here, aside from a few kind of shambling shapes which you kind of glimpse through the fog as you go. Nothing much in the immediate vicinity like accosts you. So you press on forwards, going past the rubble and to that same alleyway where those two ghouls appeared before, and back into that street which comes around. Yes.
Gonna keep an eye out for the rooftops for the crow again.
Okay, give me a perception check as you move in then.
I got a 9.
9. You don't spot it. You keep your eyes peeled upwards, but it's a long way up and the fog is heavy. Cool. So it is difficult for you to see anything, but you don't spot the crow. But you press on, heading through that same kind of row of buildings and turning off in the direction that Ludra originally led you, away from that long alleyway which led to the kind of market square. You head down to this area where you were led through a kind of like open, broken through bit of sewer, and then back up a ladder on the other side. You can see a few of them in the street ahead. It's up to you how you want to proceed. You want to try and move slowly past, or...
Take a wide berth.
Have I both, and maybe we just try and
Go
subtly make our way past.
Go slow, prepare to fight.
Yes.
Okay.
We will try and
More
sneak
chance
past.
again.
We're going to try and sneak.
I
Okay,
think so.
could I please have a group stealth check? So it's going to be a stealth check from everybody. And it's
All the
not
cards.
so much about your individual roll as it is about how well everybody does.
It's not horrendous.
Well, that's a nat 20 down the fucking toilet.
No, well, you were never going to use it.
I am wearing scale mail.
He says as he's trying to sneak past the stage.
I am wearing scale mail.
So am I.
Blink, what you got?
22.
22, nice. Belzevere?
I don't roll.
15. Sigurd?
Not as it actually am.
15.
13. And Iago?
15.
15. Okay.
14.
14. Okay.
That's decent.
So together you kind of huddle and begin to move slowly through this street, and over on your right hand side, through like an open broken window of what looks to be a shop, you hear a or something is knocked and falls, and this form just runs past the window and like just as you're kind of moving past, and just keeps its back to you the whole time. But onwards you press, moving slowly through this street until you turn a corner and find yourself back on the same row, which ends with the chapel with Ludra's house. Being down one of the alleyways on the left-hand side was the entryway.
Press on up towards Ludra's gaff.
Okay.
So it's in fact thick as
Big
shit.
sign saying Ludra's gaff.
You head down that street, turn into the alleyway, and you've got that kind of like hole in the wall with the kind of burlap which has been pinned to kind of overcover it, and you push it to one side, look inside. You see this room ahead of you. It is dark, and there's not that warmth that hit you the last time you came in here. The fire, which was burning in the centre of the room, is dark.
A quick scan of the room to make sure there's nothing else in the room.
Cool. Make a perception check.
The fire is still burning though.
The fire's dark. There's no. The fireplace is there, but there's no fire burning there.
19.
19. You stop and kind of scan the room. There are no immediate signs of life here.
I'm going to look around the corner.
Well,
Which
would
was
it not
my
make more
concern.
sense to maybe call out her name first if she is here?
Ludra!
Well, there we are.
That'll do it.
Your voice kind of like echoes through this empty room. You wait for a few moments, but no response.
Maybe she's
I was going to say no because we don't know if she is good or bad yet.
To be fair, we didn't know that the first time
But
either.
if she is good,
No, but
then intruding on her home would not look good. And if she is bad, then we can at least maintain some.
yeah, but at least we can ask for forgiveness if we are in the wrong. Where we can't really ask for forgiveness if we are dead in an ambush.
I would prefer to put the best foot forward.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know, I agree with you on that one actually. It's easier to ask for forgiveness, isn't it?
In a mess like this, I'm going to check.
Sometimes.
I'm going to check around there. I'm gonna head to where she went to.
Yeah, well, they say, don't you? Never ask for permission,
Okay.
always ask for forgiveness.
You
Sometimes I'm
works.
sneaking. I don't want to.
okay?
Yeah.
Give me a stealth check then, as you duck through the door into the room and down the kind of. This was obviously once a window that looked out onto the alleyway, so you kind of have to like jump down a drop that's a couple of feet once you get in there.
Okay.
So
It's like two buildings that are smashed together or something.
That's 11 and 20. But that's 16.
16. You quite adeptly duck your head under and just kind of like land on the ground, very little noise, and you begin to sneak forwards through the room and into the burlap curtain which separated off this other half of the room. You pull it to one side. What you see in front of you is a room, seems to be multi-purpose. There are two small makeshift beds on one side of the room, covered over with like old kind of like dirty looking sheets. On the right hand side there is a kind of like unit with all sorts of odds and ends on it, pieces of kind of crockery, and there are 3 or 4 different teapots there, various bits and bobs. There's like an old rusty dagger, just this whole countertop filled with stuff. You can see that there are a couple of jars which have been put on the side, which seem to have various leaves, like dried herbs and things like that in them.
Okay.
But you kind of step into the room and have a look around. That's what immediately catches your eye. But there's nobody in here.
No. Can I at least... Yeah, I want to see if it is lived in, not like this was here like months ago, or I want to make sure like someone that like trying to make sure Ludra didn't. It's not a joke. She does live here. Whoever met us here.
Make,
trying to
make an
ascertain
investigation check as you just kind of like look over the scene.
18.
18. You step into the room and take a little bit of a closer look, and you walk around it. This space definitely looks lived in.
Cool.
These things look like they've been gathered and collected. It's relatively organised, the way these things have been laid out. The 2 beds look, these sheets are old, but they're not like moulding and rotting away. They're actively being used.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like, yes, there were people living here.
Both are being used, not just the one.
Both, yes, have been used.
Okay.
Does this room have any windows?
This one has one small grated window which looks out onto the street beyond, but it is partially covered over with rubble. There's only a tiny little bit of light coming through it.
That's great.
Very dark in here.
There's a bit.
Should we light the fire?
Perhaps not.
I feel like the
Put it
smoke.
out by the time we go.
Yeah, another smoke would draw a bit of attention, wouldn't it? So that seems not wise.
We probably do not want to indicate to her that we may have been snooping around her abode if she should return.
She'd be quite upset, I'm sure, especially if she's a bad guy. wouldn't
Ismir,
it?
Yeah.
what have you found?
Just living quarters. It is lived. She's not a figment of all of our imagination. She's real.
Oh, were you thinking she was?
Well, I'm testing all possibilities.
Shit. I didn't even
If
thought of
magic, if magic's afoot, anything could be possible.
that. Small-minded.
But no.
No, not much of an imagination.
But there's 2 beds too, and both are being used. So there is 2 people who were living here.
I see.
It's not as if this is taken up and has been,
So the father does exist.
the father probably, or at least another person.
Interesting.
Is another individual alive.
Right, well, neither of them are here now, so what's the plan?
Go down the chapel.
Alright,
I believe it's
no time like the present, let's go.
It's only other time. Are we all ready?
We still have the daylight to guide us at this time.
Yeah.
Very well.
Leave her abode.
Okay, so
Make our way.
did everyone else stay in the alleyway, or did you all go inside?
I went
I
into
went
it.
inside.
But when everyone came in.
Probably stayed outside because
You-
I have to tuck down.
You each kind of like clamber out of this small entryway and back into the alley, and at the very end of the streets ahead, as you walk a little bit forwards, the fog begins to give way a little bit, and you can see this broken bell tower which crosses over the buildings in front of you, giving the location of this chapel. You head towards it, and the doors from last time you were there, I believe, still remain open. I don't think you closed them behind you, but you can't see that anything has changed since last time you were here.
Should we go in?
But yeah.
You head in and just like push the door open
Yeah.
and step inside. It's dark and musky smelling, and the corpses of the undead that you dealt with last time you were here are still huddled in the corners, but it is still and otherwise empty.
Seems pretty much the same. Alright,
Well, that is reassuring.
somewhat. Unless it's an ambush. Don't like those.
That would not be reassuring.
No, not at all. Right. Well, only one way to find out. Just gonna go back on the stairs.
Okay. You begin to move, and step at a time, and you kind of make your way down. Make a perception check as you go.
5.
5. Your foot finds the ground at the very bottom, and from the darkness, you feel something grab your ankle.
Oh,
This
right.
cold, like clutching hand just squeezes around it, and when you look down, you can just see the just barely hanging on form of one of these undead just holding onto your leg. It's just sort of breathlessly gasping into the air as it holds, and it's trying to go for you with an arm that is no longer there. You bring out the trident, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
and just through the head and
Alright, there we are, darling.
just
Back to
sort
sleep.
of put it down.
Alright, be careful, there are a few that are still kind of wavering.
Remember rightly, there were some stairs that went down. Perhaps that is our destination.
Yeah, down to the platform below, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
The reservoir
Special?
is
Why not?
broken away and into the crater.
Continue.
Okay, so moving across the room, you can see these steps that lead downwards on the other side. You begin to crest those, and they arc down in a long, sort of a long like curved spiral, which brings its way all the way around in like a half circle to a door on the other side. It's another large wooden door like the one that you came through, which seems to lead out onto the open plaza ahead.
Yeah, we're just going through.
Sure, I believe so.
Nice and slow.
And you lift the latch and just creak this heavy door open. What lies in front of you now is the scene that you previously saw from the street above. It is this wide open area of like decimated land where the buildings that were here are barely there anymore. There are just these kind of outlines of the buildings in rubble on the ground. This is clearly the center of whatever happened here at this point. There's a large crater in the ground, and The forms of a few of these shambling creatures are visible around it, but there seems to be a more concentrated sort of collection of them further, like, directly ahead of you. You can't quite see how many through the fog, but there aren't too many on the outskirts.
Is there... Yeah, you said there was all the rubble and stuff, so there's places to, like, sort of... between...
Yeah, you could move between buildings and things if you wanted to.
Okay, cool.
But what is there is essentially just low walls and piles of brick. There aren't really any surviving structures in this immediate area. You can see the kind of evidence of where streets used to run.
Yeah. Okay.
Perhaps we can use your noise-making trick to lure them away if things go a little pear-shaped.
Alright, mate. I'll do it now. Just pick up another small stone from the ground.
Cool. It's like a half-broken piece of brick.
Aye, Billy Wankers over here.
You pick up this brick, carve some arcane symbols into it, whisper, and throw it.
When you throw it, when it goes to take a step, and then
Can you give me a
me.
strength check? I just want to see how far you throw it.
right at the back of his head.
Check, alright.
That's it, inflict wounds.
That's it, yeah. That is a nice... it's 14.
Okay, cool. It goes a decent way. You throw it and it just
Alright, Billy.
hits the ground and "Oi, Billy Wankers" comes from it, and you just see a few of these forms just and start like shambling over towards the noise. And similar to what they did in the market square the day before, a group of them just start like scrabbling for it, and as they start bumping into each other, a few of them start kind of like infighting with each other as well. But there's this cluster of them which begins building as more and more of a cacophony begins to like erupt from that area, and more of them start to join in, and it starts to kind of drift over in one way as this rock is getting bunched around the ground, and they're all kind of trying to attack it, but are just kind of knocking it further away. So you've distracted a fair group of them, which are now moving in this one direction over there. Like one of them just kind of runs past you directly in front, kind of ignoring you and heading for this bigger noise.
Fantastic work.
Alright, let's go.
Should be easier. I still advise that we move slowly.
Yeah, nice and quiet, nice and slow.
They're not smart enough to realise that, they'll just chase whatever's making this sound.
It seems like we can use that to advantage. We'll try sneaking deeper into the cavern. Aiming for... Because we could see from above that there was a crack in the ground, couldn't we? That they were all kind of falling
Yes,
from.
you did. Yeah, when you were over on that wall looking down onto this area, you could see that there was what essentially looked like a big sort of set of almost steps that had been formed out of fallen rubble that goes down into what you'd assume to be the catacombs.
Yes, that is our destination.
Alright.
So, you step down into the edge of this large crater. And as you do so, you can see the clear evidence of there being an impact point at the center that spread out with a shockwave. The impact point itself is not massive, but the sort of spread outwards that it had seemed to level numerous buildings, and a lot of what has happened in the surrounding area, just from the decay and the time that has been left with the sort of structural instability that it was left with, has caused a lot more to fall and collapse. But you step down and begin to slowly walk forwards. Are you trying to sneak through, or are you just
I
trying
believe
to...
we are trying to sneak through.
Okay, I would say everyone make a stealth check with advantage due to the distraction that Yago provided.
Nice.
Ismir, what you got?
14.
14?
17.
Blink?
Also 17.
17?
19.
19, Yago?
Sorry.
Advantage stuff.
Advantage stealth.
That would be 19.
19.
Nice.
Okay. So, onwards you tread.
Sorry, how did we get advantage? I feel sorry.
From the distraction you provided.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, you step on that music's a little bit intense.
Like we're sneaking to the beat, just... Dun, 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 dun.
As you press on, about 30 feet or so, nothing seems to accost you. The commotion that it's going on has disappeared into the fog over on your far right hand side. You can still hear it. There's this kind of like desperate kind of noise
Imagine
going
a
on.
Looney Tunes like fight ball, like arms and limbs coming out as a smoke ball.
break every so often.
One tries to run and then one grabs back of his shirt to pull him back.
Jack in the Box head just goes
Slightly more horrific than that,
Yeah,
but
slightly
yeah.
more
And there's one on the outside.
horrible.
But onwards you begin to tread, step at a time. As you get about 30 feet or so, there's this... Who's in front? You and Sigurd?
Sigurd.
Okay. So the two of you together, kind of like... some kind of feeling begins to sort of manifest in you. You're not entirely sure what it is for a second, but suddenly the air just feels strange. And then there's a taste on your tongue, like sulfur.
Tastes like shit.
And you feel the hairs begin to just stand on the back of your neck and prickle ever so slightly. And you kind of look around, and as your eyes reach down to the ground, you can see sparks just begin to... just slightly too late as an eruption of what looks like a kind of green lightning just spreads along the ground. Could everyone in the area there, which is all of you, make a dexterity saving throw, please? Esmir, what you got?
Dirty 20.
Nice.
20?
18.
Okay. 2.
13.
13.
4.
Okay, success, all fails. As some kind of arcane charge just erupts outwards from the ground, almost up into a lightning bolt which crackles through the three of you. You two manage to just leap out of the way just in time, and you're both going to take 6 force damage
Force damage.
from that.
Okay. Do like a cool roll. That.
Was it 8 force damage?
I just got
6.
6.
Fucking just
You kind of just too late manage to jump out of the way, and
What the hell?
and
Are
the
you guys
electricity,
okay?
the feeling, this kind of like static charge just simmers.
Some kind of arcane trap.
stand, pull myself to my feet and
Who the fuck is putting
charging an
out
Eldritch Blast in my hand. I'm looking around. What?
Yes, undead don't
Where did it come from?
place traps.
It
right?
came, as far as you can tell, from the ground.
At that point, I'll just like flick in a little bit of fire. Just up on the end of my finger.
Well, I'm gonna detect magic. Gonna cast detect magic.
Okay, so your detect magic goes off, and immediately you can feel ripples emanating outwards from the central point, the place where the impact clearly happened. There are these kind of waves of just
Hold on.
kind of moving along the floor.
I'm gonna take a ball bearer out and just throw it towards the center.
Okay, center's a little way away, so give me a
Just lob it as
give me a
far as
strength
I
check
can.
to see how far you can throw it.
The strength check.
Yes, please.
Is that not
I'm thinking
Oh, right,
distance, not accuracy here.
12?
12? Okay. You throw this little metal ball bearing, and as it courses through the air towards the central point, it just kind of gets hit by whatever kind of lightning you just got hit with.
Closer we
looking
get
at.
to that, the more.
Yeah, it's pulsing. There's like magical pulses coming across the ground. It's moving sort of. Is it fast when it comes out from it? Or is it like...
Yeah, it is. It's shooting outwards and kind of coursing its way around, and it seems, as you observe it for a few moments, very random in its movements. There's no pattern to it. It is just emanating from something in that central point.
Yeah, something in the centre is causing it.
Okay, well, if you are able to see it, perhaps it is better that you take the lead.
I could
and
try to take the lead. It's
Give us some kind of heads up.
very quick, but I can do it. I'll give it its go.
Perhaps we should space out a little more as well.
Yeah, it's probably best. It is very random. It's moving very quickly. Mechanically, like how big of an area did it look like it took?
It took about a 20-foot radius,
Oh, okay,
That
fuck.
big.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
and it was like a leap up from the ground, and it just into the air for a second, and then was gone, like a millisecond, like a bolt of lightning, but from the ground.
Okay. I don't know if you saw how wide of an area it took. We're gonna have to really spice out.
Perhaps we have you leading us, and that gives us the...
How about
It's a heads up that we need to avoid any more.
Yeah.
A hexagon. That's a shape.
That is a shape, but unfortunately there are 5 of us.
Pentagon.
Very good.
Alright, why are we talking about shapes?
Because we make the pentagon shape.
Alright.
So
Space
just
out
as
as
like
much
a
as we can.
representative of how far you're moving, not necessarily any obstacles that are in your way, I'm just going to put a grid up.
Okay.
So if you want to put yourselves over there. And for all intents and purposes, the crack, the crevasse you're trying to get to is over here. The centre of the mass is there.
Okay. Center the mass of
It's coming
zombies.
Out of the...
Of the actual impact point.
Oh,
is-
okay. So
is
impact point there.
there. You're moving along the edge of the crater now to get to it.
I see.
There. Oh, okay. And the entry's come from here, not where
That
we're
is
trying to get
correct,
to.
yeah.
So,
Oh, so we
perhaps
wanna take a
we
walk,
skirt
yeah.
around the outside. That gives us a little more time to
Yeah.
avoid any potential mishaps.
As we were talking, does any of the waves pass over the undead?
Give me a perception check.
Because I want to see if they are triggering it. Because if they're not, that's awesome. Nice information.
Not
to
dead,
know.
and they're going with a button.
Oh, nah, that's a 7. I have no idea.
Looking through the fog, you're kind of like trying to find a group of undead who aren't currently occupied with the talking rock. But you kind of look over and you don't necessarily see any other undead, but you do see in the distance through the fog just another like upwards bolt of lightning.
Okay, so they are shooting out.
And then a few seconds later a smaller one just over on the other side.
Okay.
So it seems to be everywhere in the area of this crater. These things are just random occurrences,
Okay.
from what you can tell.
Well, those things are making a louder racket than I believe we can. So if we move across this area with haste,
Alright,
get underground and hopes that it's not happening down there, because if it is, then we are in trouble.
Yeah.
alright, let's do it.
Just listen to me. Every time I tell you to move, you move. Okay.
We move on your command.
Alright.
Alright. I'm getting all anxious, come on, let's
just
run.
run.
Come on,
You
let's
at the front?
Yeah.
Let's at the front.
Doesn't matter.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna have a party turn and an environment turn. So, if you're running as a group, or are you splitting up?
Running like Ed from
I
it.
believe we was going together.
Because then at
Group
least
is-
if something's coming,
Group is
Izmir
the
sees
plan.
it coming, then I'm hoping we're going to get some sort of benefit to
Okay.
not getting fucking
So,
blasted.
you're going to be moving at the speed of whoever's got the lowest speed in the group if you're staying together. So, who's that?
I'm 30. You're.
35.
It's going to be 25, isn't it?
I'm gonna be 20.
No, I am 30 feet.
Wow.
30 feet? Okay, so 30 feet of movement is what you're going to get.
Nice.
So, where are you heading? Bear in mind the centre of the impact point is here.
Totally makes sense.
You are currently coming on the outskirts.
I
The crack is there for all
So
intents and
otherwise you
purposes.
are in fact
That's as
racist.
far as you're
Yeah.
going.
Okay.
Ignore the grid. It's just so I know distance.
Yeah,
That's
just so
all
you
it
can
is.
keep track of distance. Don't want to really get close to the mass, I'm assuming, so I'm going to try and lead us this way first. Try to go like around like that.
Yeah.
So outside is great.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will allow any skills that you're proficient with that you think are going to help in this situation. If you think you can do something, then let me know. But we're heading this way 30 feet.
I will be using my perception.
1, 2,
With
3,
my
4,
full
5,
magic.
6. You're going to get about this far.
Reactions?
I'll be following. Yeah, I'll be following after Izmir, and if I could use athletics to perhaps be able to identify any obstacles that might hinder us in movement.
Okay. Could I have then a perception check from you, Ismir, and an athletic check from you, Baldur?
Will.
That's a fucking 9.
Well, you don't ask, you don't get. Can I get advantage because of the 10 magic being up as well?
I will say yes, you can.
Lovely!
Because you've expended a spell for that, so let's go.
If I get hit, I might drop it, so good luck to us. Whoa, yeah. 21
Okay,
perception check.
so you're keeping an eye on these pulses of magic that are coming out.
Trying to give us the best chance of reloading.
And... oh, okay. Straight in. So,
Fuck!
you... Ismir, as you're looking out, nothing from the athletics on a 9, unfortunately. But as your eyes are kind of going out, looking towards the centre mass, there is just a... and it snakes along the ground and then comes straight towards you there.
Oh shit, it's coming from there.
And with Ismir's warning, what would you like to do as a reaction?
Dodge!
Trying to jump out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay, could you give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage, everybody?
Very nice.
Oh boy.
Come on, Bessie.
Okay.
Fuck.
21.
21, Iago.
22.
22.
19.
19.
22.
22.
Not 20.
And as this thing is coursing towards you in like unison, you all
I feel
just
like we all just do like
duck
a little.
and roll out of the way, and this lightning bolt just up through the ground where you were stood just seconds ago. Keeping you all essentially where you are, but yeah, you all managed to dodge that. Well done. Okay, back to you guys' turn. Where would you like to move?
Just carry on going.
Keep following,
Go
isn't
for
it? Yeah.
Heading this
Keep
way.
going.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, not entirely.
like straight,
Like
yeah.
straight.
Oh, straight. Okay,
Sorry.
that's fine.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You go there, and everyone else coming up behind you.
Wider berth on it, I guess.
Okay, cool. You keep watching, and you see as a course of magic in the other direction, and you see it through the fog.
Okay.
Nothing
okay,
else.
We good. We
Keep it going.
Battleships.
Back to you guys.
C2!
Anyone else wants to help? You can help. I'm just gonna keep an eye out.
I think we should just go.
If you could do anything else. Yeah.
I think I can do it.
Just hands on your shoulders, like.
Okay, you want to continue to use perception?
I will.
Okay, I
Chicken
will
leg.
take another perception check from you, please. Ismir, anything else anyone wants to do? You're more than welcome to.
I'm not gonna lie, all I
take
can
the
really
perception
do is
check as
encourage you,
well.
alright? So,
Yeah,
come on,
Having
mate.
noticed that, having been one of the ones that noticed that there were sparks, kind of.
If you want to jump in on that, then take an advantage on your
He's
perception
already,
check.
he already
Ismir.
got it for the detect magic though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You could roll individually.
Give me another one then. You can do yours with advantage.
10.
Okay.
10 this time.
So, Ismir, as you begin to move forward, you're looking out towards the center, but Belzafir, as Ismir's eyes are locked in that north direction, you look and you just see sparks creeping up from behind on the kind of southeast, just crackling along the ground.
Jump!
So you give the warning,
Yeah.
and could you make a dexterity saving throw with advantage?
Yep.
please?
Nice.
Oh no. Oh no.
18.
18?
There's an 8 here.
18.
18?
Before I say, are reactions available?
Potentially, yes. What do you want to do?
Shield?
Shield?
But would that be on all of us, or is it just me?
Just you, unfortunately.
Oh,
But
don't worry about
I'm
that.
going to allow it if you want to do it.
It's fine. 22.
Fair. Okay.
Trying to help us.
Yeah, I was gonna. If I could use it.
7. DC there is 15, so anyone below a 15 is going to fail and take this damage, unfortunately.
Okay.
That is going to be a grand total of 6 force damage.
Alright, okay.
Alright, and now I need to do my concentration check.
Everyone else manages to avoid.
10 or 10
Level
or
3.
half of
Yes.
that.
Level 3.
Running
Yeah,
through a
but-
minefield at level 3.
Magic. Set magic's still up.
Okay, cool.
My clan
Back to your
costume.
turn. What are you doing?
I will continue perceiving and lead in a straight line that way.
Okay, so we're going another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a direct straight line that direction there. See what's happening. Okay, you continue onwards, stepping along that rubble, and as your foot breaches a pile of brick,
Fuck, oh.
a hand comes up and grabs you, Ismir, and starts to pull, and the sort of top half of the torso of a zombie begins to emerge through the rubble and just is going to claw at you. It misses.
Oh!
It's now your turn. What would you like to do?
Turn undead.
Okay,
Just gonna
nice.
blast it in a 30-foot radius.
Like a fucking. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just, you see this comes out from you, and this creature just like buries itself and starts to pull rocks over it like, to kind of shield itself from you. But yeah, it lets go and it shies away. You can move if you want.
Yeah. I keep moving.
Okay. So where are we going?
Now we're gonna start. We're gonna do 2 straight, and then we're gonna start fucking diagonal.
Okay, so 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Everyone else stuck here. Okay. Environment turn. Let's see what happens. You keep moving.
No.
You keep an eye out. Nothing happens.
Fucking, let's go. Beat line for it.
Back to you guys.
Fucking it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up there. Everyone else comes up behind. Anything else you want to do?
Look behind us.
Because I'm running that way, I can't really. It doesn't really make sense for me to look properly anymore.
Okay.
Because it's behind me.
Blink, you want to look behind you? Make a perception check, please.
Yeah, you gotta hit the tray.
13.
Okay. Anyone else?
That kind of focused on where we're going, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're making a beeline. Blink's kind of looking over his shoulder at what's going on. Environment turn. Okay. Blink, you see sparks just flying along the ground behind you.
Dodge!
And
Jump
as
out of
you
the way!
call out the warning, could everyone make a dexterity saving throw with advantage, please?
That's more like it.
Natural 20!
Oh my god!
Now I'm going to use my reaction.
Your shield? Okay, I'm going to allow you then, just for the sake of this, to add the AC you would normally add from your shield to your dexterity saving throw
Oh,
instead.
yeah.
Yeah, 16.
16? Cool.
Nice.
You win.
There we go.
DC for this one is 13 because you're a little bit further away from the
So
source.
it's still heavy though.
Yeah. So anyone under a 13 is going to take 4 force damage from that. Now finding yourselves coming around
Come on,
Two.
Ray.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
this. Oh no, you're in the right place. Coming around to this point.
Grand
here.
crack. Grand
So
crack.
you have just emerged behind what looks to be a fairly intact building ahead of you towards where you saw the crack from up above earlier on.
Booking into the crack.
You alright?
Well, there might be things inside the building.
I was seeming like this.
Oh, yeah, that was
How are we all feeling? Are we all feeling alright?
so cool.
I feel better.
Was it? I'm in quite a bit of pain, but I'm gonna pop the potion of healing and sure I'll be all
Okay, very good.
That did sting a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
Didn't get me.
I'm gonna give myself. I'm gonna cast
Yeah,
False
2d4
Life.
plus 2.
2d4
No,
plus
how
two.
long does that last?
That was fuck.
No, we have last until you rest. Cool. I'm gonna cast a false life on myself.
Ooh, what does that do?
Just gives me some temporary hit points.
Okay.
I've taken a
very
hit,
nice.
but it'll be a waste of a fucking cure wounds.
Yeah,
How to
fair,
go?
fair.
How does the spell go?
Okay. So with a moment's respite, as you've kind of come out of the main area of where this crater is, up to behind this old building, you have a moment to gather yourselves, catch your breath.
Any more of these things coming? Are we far enough away, do you think?
I look to see if we are good. Keep an eye.
You watch, and with your detect magic up, you can see again this kind of like course of magical energy, but it kind of fizzles out as it reaches the crater's edge.
No, we're good. We're good.
You know this building that is mostly intact? Has it got windows or entrances or doors or grates or?
It does. The walls are fairly dilapidated, and the windows seem to have broken through into kind of more like passageways. It's a little more dilapidated than it looks on this map, honestly.
Okay.
Just the tables.
But yeah, these broken sections on the walls, they are as they are, so you can get through into it if you wanted to.
We probably don't need.
Just peek in to see if there are any inhabitants.
Yeah, we can do that. I want to tell you all too. If we're all a bit fucked up, we could take 10 minutes and I can heal us too.
Okay.
Okay, but only if we're really fucked up. I'd rather not.
Not overly fucked up.
No, but it's just if we get fucked up by something like that again.
I've got a bit of a graze on my arse, but I'm alright.
Yeah, you'll live.
I think we'll be
Yeah,
okay
well,
for the
we'll see.
time- For the time being, we'll be
Every
okay.
day's a journey.
I think we will sneak past the building.
Okay. Which way are you going?
That way.
Around here?
Never eat
Okay.
shredded left.
So,
right.
heading to your right hand side, you begin to sneak around that way. And
Is that a door? Or am I
where now?
over
On
your
the
side?
right
like
hand
that?
side, yeah.
This side, yeah, that's an entryway.
Is the door
Seems to be
open
a
or
crumbled piece of wall rather than a door.
just have a quick glance in as we're passing by?
So as you're
Not
passing
going
through.
in, but
I'm
like
gonna drop to the centre of the group now as well.
Okay.
I don't want to be leading anymore.
Sophia taking the lead?
Yeah.
Okay.
just
so,
a quick one of these.
make a perception check. As you're putting your head through.
Oh, you suck.
I will use luck. 10.
10? Okay. You kind of like peek your head around, and like as everyone else is just walking past this building, you kind of like lean back and look through. The room does indeed look abandoned. However, what you can tell from looking at it is that this looks to be a former blacksmith's or some former smithy. There is an anvil in one corner, the rubble of which is piled up against the wall, which has fallen down on top of it. There are a few shelves dilapidated and fallen with a few like rusty blades and pieces of armor that have been like dropped to the floor and have gathered around there. And there is an old wooden countertop, which looks to have once been a craft bench. It has fallen and it is kind of laying on the ground. But what your eyes do catch, just with a 10, is there is the corner of what looks like a trapdoor underneath it.
Okay, who's nearest the back to me?
I'm at the back.
Yeah, I'll go.
Although I'm not at the back on this, but I am.
There seems to be. Well, I'll try and grab your cloak, I guess. There's a.
Alright, get off.
It's a blacksmith and see that little thing over there.
What now?
That's a trapdoor. That could go underneath in the building.
Wouldn't that be a bad idea, though?
It could be.
Or there could be things down there, is that what you're saying?
It could be something down there.
Wait,
Could
did
be
you say-
an alternative?
Should we
route.
take a look?
Did you say a blacksmith?
Yeah, it's blacksmith. It's armor.
Could be weapons, could be armor.
Should we have a look?
Yeah.
No harm, no foul, I suppose.
I suppose there's no harm. Was there any sign of life in there? Oh, I'm looking in you now as well. I don't know why I'm asking
There
you.
wasn't. Was it?
No, you saw a
life
rat.
as far as I can tell.
Saw a rat scurry past, but apart from that, nothing.
Alright.
Should
Head on
we
in.
have a quick peek?
Yeah, let's have a little look.
I'll stay in I'll stay by the cracked wall.
Okay, so Belsphere, you kind of keep a watch on the alleyway as everyone else heads into this building. The trapdoor is buried underneath the top of this countertop, which has been laid on top of it. As you approach, let's say, Iago, you've got a slightly higher passive perception. You approach it and you can see the top of this countertop is on top of the trapdoor, but there's nothing else around it. There's no rubble. It's just been placed there. And the corner of the trapdoor just peeks out, which Blink managed to catch.
Well, look, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this has been moved there purposefully. Is there any dust around the...
Make a perception check.
That might tell us everything.
You kind of look around.
I've got dark vision.
It's not dark in here.
I was trying to make a reason.
The walls are crumbled. There's light coming in.
I'm tall.
But you look around and there's bits of rubble and stuff scattered around. You can't really tell if it looks like there's any more or less dust here than there is. There's dust on top of the slab.
It's quite hard to tell. I'm not gonna lie.
I totally get your point. My theory is if we're stuck down there and we need an alternative route to get out, could be useful. But also,
Look,
I get your point.
it could either be that someone's trying to hide something of value, or someone has placed it there to keep something from coming up.
Yeah.
See, now, I don't think right now, as valuable as it may be, I don't think I want to find out. So, should we leave it?
I kind of want to move it.
You kind of want to move it?
But not move it out of the way, just lift it up ever so slightly to...
Blinks, I think you're going to have to move the countertop to open the trapdoor. That is what is keeping it closed.
Alright.
That's what I mean. Iago,
Okay, you
be strong.
put your arm underneath it and lift this countertop up.
But perhaps we should have surrounded it.
Just hold it.
But
Do you want to hold it in place or do you want to throw it off it completely?
No, I'm lifting it at an angle so that if something does, I can just
You can just drop it. Okay. So you
Right.
stand there holding on to it.
Since I'm the problem, I'll...
You go over to this trapdoor and you grab the kind of like ring that's on it and you lift it up
Just really quick and then...
and then make a perception check.
It's too fast, I didn't see anything.
what's that from?
It's Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
That is it.
How many are there? It's too fast, I didn't see
It
it.
was too fast. He didn't see anything.
I'll do it again. I don't know why I did that. 9.
Okay. With a very quick, you see stairs descending into darkness.
The stairs. Put the thing back.
What?
Put it back.
Why are we putting it back?
Just so we can talk.
No, wait a minute. No, it's fine for a minute, but...
This
if there's stairs, that's not a monster.
Yeah,
And,
but something
in
could
fact,
come up
what
the-
about...
Guys,
Something can come up the stairs really
bring it
quick.
down just a little bit.
Something can come up the
stairs
really flipping quick.
Yes, something could come up the crack very quick, but that is what is currently being
Just,
accessed
Blake,
by this dead.
just a heads up, darling. If I dropped it when you said, it would have landed on you.
Put it down now then.
10 seconds, we're going down or we're not going down.
Nothing jumped.
Alright.
Nothing jumped up at you.
9.
Open the hatch and look a little closer, a little longer. I'm looking out to
Sam.
make sure nothing else jumps in.
I'm going to fucking do it.
I'm just gonna.
Okay. So Ismir, opening this hatch fully, looking down, you see there is a very narrow and short staircase which descends about 4 or 5 feet before kind of coming onto a short corridor with a door at the end. In the center of the door, there seems to be a strange, like, polished plate of metal. And from what you can see from now looking at it, no other handles or anything else.
Oh, fuck. Well, there is a door. Sorry. Well, there is a door. No handles. A polished circle. Looks like a plate.
Also, there's a plate on the door.
Yeah,
That's really weird.
Strange.
that's
thing to
really
put on the door.
strange.
They belong on tables
Should we go and have a look?
with lovely mincemeat and mashed potatoes.
Okay, let's perhaps be careful.
What's the aim? If
Oh, is it within 30 feet of me?
Yes, it is, easily.
My detect magic should still be up.
Still
10
be up?
minutes.
Yeah, it would still be up.
Is this magical?
It is. The plate seems to be giving off a faint aura of abjuration magic. In fact, the whole door, but strongly from this plate.
Can I ask what abjuration?
Yeah, it's in
Shielding magic.
Yes,
warding.
it's normally warding something to protect
warding
something.
protection. Oh yeah, no magic. It's radiant in magic. It's trapped. It's warded, locked magically.
has anyone got any ways to dispel magic as of yet, or is?
I have not.
All right, I'm gonna put this up properly. So I'm gonna just like tilt it up against the wall.
Lean it against the wall at the back so it stays in place.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
And you
open the trapdoor to make sure it stays open. Now.
So ahead of you is a very narrow staircase which leads down into this short corridor where at the end of which only about 4 or 5 feet back is a door.
Does the corridor go in the same direction as the crack in the ground?
No, it does not. The corridor actually goes in this direction.
Right.
So the trapdoor. Is there a way to like latch it open?
It leans against the rubble when you put it up.
I'd like to
On the
look
edge.
around the room above a little more. I'm going to head over to where the furnace is for the forge and just have a little bit of a look around.
So you kind of go over and inspect it. It's a simple forge made of looks to be limestone brick. It's been cold a very long time to the point where the ash that's in there has congealed and almost become rock-like.
Right.
Where any moisture has got into it has just turned into a kind of lump. You look around. There's a few rusted old weapons and rusted pieces of armor that are well beyond use now, but yeah, nothing else particularly significant catches your eye.
Are there any drawers? Are there any drawers by the countertop? You know, the countertop where.
Crawling on the table.
Yeah, you
And
can
the
see
dressing
the stand of what used to be the counter, and there are a couple of drawers in there, and you pull them out, and they're broken, and the bottoms are out of them, and you kind of they just come out of the unit as you pull them.
Perhaps look for some hidden compartments.
That's what I'm going for.
False backs.
Can I have a closer look out the door with the plate?
Yes.
Are there any?
You want to head down?
Yeah.
Get close to it.
Yes.
How close?
Well, in honesty, before you said that, which I feel like is a fair answer, I was going to go right up to it and have a little look.
You do so. You head down the steps and you walk up to it, and you just kind of like lean in and look at this
Let's see if
plate.
it's got any inscriptions on it before it blasts me.
You look at it for a few seconds.
Don't get life
And it
fucking mirror of life.
begins to
fucking
glow.
mirror. Don't
Oh.
fucking do it, mirror.
And around the outside of it, an inscription appears.
Fuck, it's gonna-
It's written in what looks to be Elvish, if you speak
I
Elvish.
do not. Oh, I
So
can't.
you don't understand it,
I
unfortunately.
can't read this. Does anyone speak? Well, I'm not. I don't even know.
What does it look like?
It looks very pretty.
Oh shit, you're
Probably
right.
Elvish.
Could be Elvish.
Yeah, it looks like it could be Elvish.
Well, if someone wants to take watch instead of me, I can look.
Yeah, I'll take watch. I'll take watch.
I'm just going to find out if I speak Elvish or not.
Okay, you go back up.
I'll go sit on the steps.
Yes,
and try.
I will swap with Balthazar and take
checking
watch
the brain.
Okay.
to see if anything's coming.
I'll head down and swap.
And I'm going to just sit on the steps and watch him intently.
Watch him get blasted.
You head towards the door. So Belzafir, you go down past Iago, who's sat on the steps, and towards this very, very finely polished, shining piece of silver in the middle of the door. And the inscription around the outside in Elvish roughly translates to Bear your true self before the seeing glass.
I do not know if it wishes us to strip naked.
No, that's what I took from it.
Truce.
You look around and I'm just like,
Bear your true self before the seeing
How
glass.
can mages and their fucking stupid riddles?
bear your true self. What do you reckon it means? Do you have to be naked? I'm not getting naked. I don't really
I'll
want
just walk up to the.
Doesn't seem to respond.
Damn it. Imagine that.
Well, look, if we want to try that, then one of us can volunteer to stay down here. We'll leave him down here at the little light source. We'll give him some privacy by closing the trap door, and then
I don't think
Who
that's
knows,
what it
maybe it'll
means,
work.
mate. I don't think it's what it means.
bear your true self.
It will take
I mean-
some time.
I mean, my true self. I don't know.
No one's really ever shown their true selves, but come on, man.
I don't know. I don't know how you do it though. I kind of get true self.
Do you know what I mean? There's a difference between the blink that you put forward in front of everyone else and the blink that exists when it's 9:30 on a Thursday evening and the fire's roaring and you got work tomorrow and you're on the sofa and you got a good book to read.
It's true.
Maybe
I mean,
maybe we have to tell it a secret.
Perhaps.
That's a little. I don't like the idea of that.
Well, you got secrets, mate.
Well, it's more just a personal person. Oh.
No, it's alright to have secrets. We've all got secrets.
It's not
haven't we?
secretive, it's personal.
I know. That's not what I think it means anyway. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna sit down.
This is beyond my ken. I don't do magical things. I don't
Is
know.
this.
What happens if you walk up to it though, and you are your true self? How do you bear your true self if you're already shown it?
Do you think
Yeah,
this is
sure.
person specific or.
I don't know.
well, I mean, if it is, then we're fucked, right? 'Cause
But
I didn't. I
we-
certainly didn't.
I
live here.
think we find someone.
Or is it species specific?
Possibly.
Folk, okay. Let me come down, I'll go check. Let me stand in front of it. Maybe you have to be an elf to activate it.
Right. that
Perhaps, I'm gonna give it a go.
Go on.
Someone want to watch?
I want to watch this, so I'm gonna stay
Oh,
sat there.
You're gonna, yeah, you'll watch.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in front, I'm gonna try and stand in front of it.
I love
and
things
like,
like
get
this.
close to it.
Okay. You see a reflection in it perfectly. As it's so highly polished, it's almost a perfect mirror. You lean in, you look, you see the lines on your face, and you focus into your pupils. And you stay there and stare for a few seconds, but nothing changes.
Any more ideas, or should we?
I'm
I
not
feel
gonna
like
kill you,
it's
sorry,
not for us.
I got some in my eye.
I feel like it's someone else pretending to be someone else, and it's regarding them. Like how we thought Ludra might not be who she is.
Oh.
They could have been the one to lock the door. So
Oh, shit.
when they're out of Ludra form, then maybe they can open it.
That's pretty deep end.
So it's only them who can open it
Perhaps.
then?
So maybe we are wasting our time here when we have a more important thing to be doing.
Quite possibly, aye.
Alright, let's head off.
Or what if we just broke it down?
Yeah, should we try it?
Yes, attack the abjured door, please. By all means.
Well, we don't know how powerful it is. It might be.
I will do so.
And we do
I
that.
will do that when I am upstairs.
That seems fair enough.
Yes.
Alright, kick it.
I'm also upstairs at this point.
Give it a pretty firm boot.
Give me a strength check, please.
16.
16. You go over to it and give it a good strong boom, and you just feel the vibration like rattle back through your leg.
Oh, God, it's like when you jump off a wall that's a little bit too high.
Oh.
And you land right on the ball of your foot and you feel it.
I'm gonna go back up the mirror and be like, I am Ismir Shelby. That is my true self. Do you perhaps work off words? Maybe it is a password. I'm gonna look around the shop for papers for. Well, to see if there's any papers or any names, maybe find out who owned the place.
Okay. You make a fairly thorough investigation of the shop. Any documentation that was once here is long gone.
Okay.
Long since decayed or burned or just swept away.
Yeah, okay. No documentation. Fine.
Alright, that's it then. Come on, let's move on.
Okay. You come back up the stairs, close it up, and then I'm guessing you pull the
Sorry, Blake.
countertop back down on top of it
Yeah.
with a kind of like a dull thud. It just lands.
I'm going to start heading towards the steps, so to speak,
Yes.
whatever they are.
Perhaps we should.
Okay, so you crest,
Bill.
abandoning
John.
this blacksmith shop. You crest around the side of the building, begin to head around, and you come along here, the corner of this building here.
Right, if anyone was a
So-
werewolf and they didn't just transform to this door, I
No,
fucking hate
no.
you. Bitches, this was the time, okay?
Yeah, I go back and turn into a Shih Tzu.
What is ahead of us? So we've got the crack.
What is ahead of you? There's this large crack in the ground.
Yes.
From which there is this just dark stillness emanating. You can hear these kind of like low kind of scrabbling noises around it, and as you peek around the corner of the building you can see that there are a number of undead clustered around this crack in the ground. A few of them are kind of like shambling and moving in this slow, like almost vacant fashion that you've seen from a few of the others, but there are two of them which are closed in on something on the ground, and they are ripping and tearing it asunder. They seem to be feral and rabid, and they're both like crouched down and kind of like just tearing away at the flesh of whatever this thing is on the ground.
Well, that's horrifying. I don't think we're getting past them.
That could be the blacksmith.
Quietly.
I'll show you where they are. I'll put them on the map,
Oh, okay.
Perhaps not.
just so you know.
Maybe they are slightly more advanced in their undeadness.
How much knows?
Well, we could simply back up to the opposite corner of this building.
Yeah.
Throw
Yeah.
a rock to where we are right now. Hopefully it draws the attention of some, and then I will use my bow, and we can use as such ranged options.
I have a crossbow.
We're gonna pull up to the other side of the building.
Yeah, we do that then.
Okay, so you head back this direction.
Just a little bit
So
here.
you start backing up through this alleyway to the other corner of the building.
Yes.
Back it up.
Is it fat enough?
Once you're there,
Back it up.
what's the plan?
I draw my bow.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up a hefty-looking rock of some
Crossbow.
description.
Okay. Bow comes out, crossbow comes out, and Sigurd, you pick up a large rock.
And I'm gonna chuck it run about where we were standing, just ahead,
Okay.
just a tiny little bit ahead.
Okay, it's not particularly far, so give me just a ranged attack to see how accurate you are. Okay, where
Chose
exactly
one
do you
of
want to
it
place
to
it?
be
I want to place it. I want to place it right there.
Dribbles it like a basketball.
Okay, the rock lands. You
Missing
will
out.
wait for a few seconds. And this one here starts slowly moving its way over, just like you hear the kind of it dragging one like mangled leg along the ground through the rubble. You can just hear it as it gets close to that corner of the building, kind of this rattled intake of like, and it just sort of lingers around that spot for a few seconds, and then continues. You just see it begin to crest around the corner there, just
Around
looking.
the corner, just
And
leaves
it's
the
just
hell
it's
down.
just down at the rock. Okay, everyone who's holding an action there, then give me your attack rolls.
We're attacking from stealth.
Yeah,
From
you're attacking
hiding,
from
yeah.
hiding. Yeah, for sure. It didn't spot.
Oh
anything.
shit, we get advantage on that?
Yeah, you get advantage on that.
With one
There is no way. No. Snake eyes.
Oh, double
holy
ones.
fireball.
Is the holy word? It's verbal component. Yeah.
Verbal and somatic.
Okay.
You motherfucker.
You stand, Ismir, and you let out this word of power coming from within you, and double ones. It just kind of echoes past this creature and just echoes out into the crevasse. What'd you get?
16?
Okay,
A natural 20.
nice.
19.
19,
24.
24. The four attacks together, just one at a time, just tear this thing apart. It is dead, easily. I'm not even going to ask you to roll damage, there's no way it would have survived that.
Yeah, we did
And
it,
it's
guys.
just torn apart. Oh, actually,
Yeah, is it?
We all turn twist me. Like,
Oh my god.
Reload, boys.
Stays down. Stays down. But as this voice booms through, you just hear it from that direction. As the attention has been caught up to things, and would you like to roll initiative, please?
Why did you do that? Oh my god.
Magic is hard sometimes.
Oh my god.
So,
Oh my god.
going down my list, Sigurd, what'd you get?
15.
15, okay.
believe.
Iago,
12.
12. Belisafir,
2.
2. Blink, my friend,
8.
8. And Ismir,
15 as well.
15. Nice.
Very good.
That's not right.
Okay, so these guys, the fast moving ones, get that, and the slow
Doctor delivery
moving
before.
ones get. Nice, okay.
MD Ruffian.
MD Ruffian.
Okay, so immediately upon hearing that holy word just boom through the area, the two
It's Goshkin the
barrel
Falcon!
looking guys are gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're gonna dash because they want to reach 1, 2,
Oh boy.
5, 6.
Now this is not very
1, 2,
good.
3, 4, 5, 6. That's as far as they can get. That is their turn. They both dashed, bringing us to Ismir. It's you.
Me? Well, or do you want to go first?
Nah, you take it.
I gotta take it. Cool, thank you. Because I'm gonna bless you up. Gonna bless. Yeah, gonna
Oh yeah, you're both on 15. Sorry.
gonna touch my little Nicholas and gonna cast bless on
Bless.
on Sigurd, on Blink,
Can I just double check
and we'll do Iago this time.
when?
Give you boys a little go.
Okay, initiative order
That's
is
spell attack,
there
is
on the
also
DM screen if you need
When
it, so you know where you are.
To hit.
Lovely. Yeah.
fine.
Your bless is up, you're
Yeah,
concentrating
that's
on it. Is there
it's
anything else you
15.
want to do?
But it should
Oh, those were
be
runners,
19.
though.
No, you rolled 11.
No,
Yeah,
that's it.
plus
And
And
then-
then plus,
Okay,
plus
cool.
4 is 15.
Ismir, that's you.
Oh, right, so I
Sigurd.
thought the plus 4 was
I'm also going to
is-
kind of try and
well,
take
so I
a
thought
step
it would
back
be
No,
plus
it's treated like a weapon attack.
nearer
and that's
to
your
where
plus 2
Isma's
attack.
just
Okay.
gone. I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at the one that's closest.
The one that's closest to you. Okay, cool.
Which is going to hit for maybe. I think that's probably okay. I think that's 16.
16 hits. Yes.
Nice.
Very nice. Which is going to hit for 6 force damage.
6 force damage. Okay, cool. Eldritch Blast boom, makes contact. This thing knocking it back a little bit.
Very good.
Anything else?
No, I think that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay, cool. Sigurd, that's you. Iago, you're up.
Hand goes up and just fucking Iron Man.
Nice.
Lightning
Which
launcher.
one you going for?
Let's go for this one here.
For this one. Okay, cool.
That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits. Very nice.
Kill.
For minimum damage of 3.
3 damage. Okay. The lightning launcher looses off, makes contact with this thing, which staggers backwards a little bit, but keeps running.
You blessed us, yeah.
At which point
Yeah.
I'm gonna run towards it.
Okay, cool. Running into melee range.
Yeah, running
Is
into
this
that
do you want to be on
D20
this square or
for
this
the
one?
damage?
Just a D20.
That one.
This
yeah,
one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Arm
Or
blade,
if
just
any of them
Oh,
you can make
going
a
in.
saving throw.
Awesome.
Go
Okay,
on.
that's you and Blink. It is your turn.
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic Orb. Nice. Which one are you aiming for?
Closest.
Closest one? This one here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
D4! You don't fucking need it.
I don't need it. I got 19.
19
on
hits. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, 3, 8, 8, 8. So
Jesus.
What?
19 and
You're
then
not casting that bitch?
So, hold on. You've double
4,
eights.
4d8.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, but you
that's-
can't
So
think
it's
of the
gonna
second
it's
number.
gonna jump to the
Yeah,
other one.
okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I've
No,
not
we
seen this
announced
happen
that
before.
before
This
we
is fun.
Oh shit.
The way they change chromatic orb now is that if
Oh,
you
it's
get
like Chaos
2
Bolt, isn't it?
hits on your dice, it jumps to another target as well.
wow.
Yeah.
8,
was
16,
27.
24, 27.
How would you like to fucking kill it? Jeez. Maybe. Let's see.
This orb just slowly wanders over to him like this. And then it just touches him.
Nice. Okay. Let's see what happens to him. Okay. So he is just eviscerated backwards, hits the wall, charred and burned from the fire which has erupted out into the air. And then this skeletal form just rips itself away from the wall.
Fucking undead.
It is still alive with the undead fortitude.
But it bounces.
But it bounces to the other one as
I'm
well.
just gonna sort of go.
Do you have to roll attack again on the other
Yeah, so I
one?
roll attack on this,
Cool.
and then
Nice.
if it. Yeah.
Should D4 as well.
Yeah,
Don't need it
it's
again.
hitting.
Fuck me.
I just want to see what I get.
Always good to do it. Always good to do it.
21. 23.
Yeah, that hits. Nice.
Oh hell yeah.
This could bounce again.
Is that same damage?
No, it's a separate roll.
No, I know. If you go back to,
Use your words.
can it go back to the original
I
target?
don't know if it does. It only
It probably
bounce
specifies another target. Right?
X amount of times based on the
It
length.
depends on what level of spell you've cast it through.
Yeah.
Caster's level 2, so it's one
So,
more bounce.
wait.
Oh,
it
it's three
bounces
bounces.
twice. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well,
That-
two
yeah,
bounces.
so two
Bounces,
technically.
three. Oh yeah, that's wicked.
Does it have to be a different target?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it can go back to the same target again.
It does
I need to know. For
Is it the
future.
chromatic
It
orb?
does say the bomb chromatic orb, and a creature can be targeted only once by each casting of the spell.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
enough.
fine. That's good to know. Belzevir, it's you.
Fucking me like, oh shit, as they're like running towards, one of them is getting half blown up, just kind of like dropping the bow for a sec, drawing the sword and moving in next to Yago and trying to finish off the one that's already...
Very nice.
Coming in here.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll come in
So there's
for
one
a-
that's looking real fucked up. The other one's not looking too good either.
No, just come in with a kind of like broad sort of overhead swing. You have to try and bring the sword down on this thing too.
So the one that got burned.
Yes, to the one that's looking on its left leg.
Great shot.
I don't
Oh,
think that's
yeah,
gonna
no,
hit
yeah.
What'd you get?
though. I got a 9.
9 does not hit, unfortunately. No. You swing it over, and this thing just kind of like ducks out of the way of it.
Shite, it does not even have eyes.
Top of the round. It's back to these two. So, looking incredibly feral and very angry and very not in pain, but whatever feral instinct is taking over these undead forms, is not happy about what's just happened to them. They're both going to start attacking. So, first one is going to come for you, Iago, being the closest person to
Give
it.
it disadvantage on its attack.
Okay, your
Interposing
shield
with
comes
its
up.
shield, yeah.
Cool. It's coming in for. Ooh, you avoided a natural 20 there.
Nice.
Still a 19 to hit, but you lost the crit, so well done for the shielding.
Didn't you cast Sanctuary
Hey.
last in?
Oh, I did, yeah. Can I make a wisdom
Alright.
saving throw?
Ooh, yes.
This is
Yes,
going to me.
yeah.
Oh no!
Not the wisest, it's 11.
It can't attack him.
No, it can't attack me.
So it has to attack me instead.
Okay, so as it goes for you, it tries to bite, and it's coming, and it's about to hit, and then there's something that blocks it off, and it kind of holds for a second, and then goes over for Belzevir
but
instead.
do you
So
keep
does
your
that
reaction?
divert the same
I keep my
attack roll, or
reaction.
does it re-roll it?
So on a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Okay, so the target moves over to you, but it's still at a 19 to hit, so it is still going to hit you, I think.
Sorry.
It is what it is.
Which is going to come in for 10 piercing damage.
Oh!
Just as it bites, it goes in for the shoulder and just sinks the teeth in.
Sanctuary is for. Okay.
And the other one is now going to attack, and that one is. It was going to go for Belzevir, and it doesn't know what's happened, so it's still going to go for Belzevir, unfortunately. No disadvantage, is that? It's only on Yago.
It would only have been on him, yeah.
Coming in for natural 3, doesn't hit.
Good shit.
Okay, that's their turn. Ismir, it's you.
Cool. We are going to step up to there.
Cool.
I'm gonna go for the. Yeah, I'll go for the one hit one. The one that's on
They
one
got
hit.
The one that's on one hit point. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
the real fucked up.
The real
It's on the
burn
move.
looking dude.
Yeah. Go for a roll. Oh no. Oh, maybe but if it's 11.
Doesn't hit. No,
Shit.
sorry. The what were you doing?
There's a holy word again.
Hollywood just booms past it. Doesn't hit.
Shit.
Is that you?
Yeah. Gonna.
Okay.
I'll just step away for spellcasters to shoot.
Very good.
That's my turn.
Sigurd Stronghammer. Oh, yeah, it's you.
Yes.
You could have gone before Ismir, actually.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
I keep forgetting the shed initiative.
No,
That's
I'm
fine.
happy to just like we'll do it still. So
I forgot as well. That's my turn.
I am gonna send an Eldritch Blast at the other side of Belzevir. They're the one kind of closest to you.
That one there. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Which is gonna be 17 plus.
That's going to hit, yeah.
Oh, that's a D20.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice.
Eldritch Blast goes coursing through. That's the one that's looking severely damaged at
Okay.
this point as well.
For 7 force damage.
Okay. The Eldritch Blast strikes it, and it goes staggering backwards and like kind of starts to crumple, and then comes back in.
It does, however, smell of lovely, clean, sort of fresh cut grass and flowers next to you now.
That's bloody lovely. That it slightly manages to subdue the stink of decay that is emanating out both from these creatures and from the gap in the ground. But you know,
Not
it is what it
decay
is.
stuff.
Okay, Sigurd, is that you? Do you want to move?
No, I'm okay then.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm okay
Iago, it's you.
Trident's coming off. And in like one just kind of almost like a golf club, just up.
Nice.
Go for a little smack on that.
Was that a Happy Gilmore kind of thing?
Yeah, like a one-handed. You know, like when you're playing mini golf and you can't really be arsed.
And you just go.
Yeah, it's like that. Cool. 15 to hit.
15 does hit. Yes.
Nice.
Fucking die, you fucking bitch.
I tell you what, actually.
I've just
What
discovered
is,
something about myself.
What's the versatile rule?
So
Is
a
that two-handed?
versatile weapon, if you're wielding it with two hands, you get to use the higher damage dice.
You used that
It does
last
mean
session.
if you were using
Yeah, I
a
just
shield or
completely
anything
forgot
else that
about it.
required a hand, you'd have to forego that. You'd have to throw it aside, or otherwise stow it. But I don't think you're wielding anything else in the other
No.
hand. So versatile, you can two-hand your trident. Yes.
Yeah, cool.
You
That's
can.
what I was
And
just
use your
checking.
D10 instead of D8.
I will.
believe.
That is the
Nice.
Cool. Yep, you can do that. That's absolutely fine.
one. Wonderful. Nice. 13 damage.
Fucking hell.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So, see if his undead fortitude comes through. So you bring this up. You make contact with the head, and the head snaps back from the body and just goes flying over the building. And the body kind of. Oh my god!
Whoa, what is
You got a 19! So this headless body is now just kind of like swinging his claws around.
Water burst.
Fucking hate undead fortitude.
Yes.
Fucking annoying.
Fucking zombies, man!
They're just so hard to kill! They are both now on 1 hit point. Just.
Come on in! That's it.
Hey!
Blink, it is you. What
Run
do
me
you want
over in line with the zombies.
to do? So down here?
One step. So yeah, that way. But
This
yeah,
one?
exactly there.
Okay, so
I'm gonna,
you,
like,
you
run
come
over.
running along. You
Action
see,
roll.
You guys over there
Exactly
see
what route
Blink
he
just
wants
like
to take, and it's just
running along the front of your
ignoring
legs
the
and then
GPS at all
skidding
times.
to the sides.
Action roll.
Ah, and you duck and roll into the rubble. And what are you doing?
Innate sorcery. So as I come up,
okay.
my legs are like
Oh, yes.
blacken.
Yeah, nice. Then, like for a second, Blink just exudes power.
And then I will use Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Pressure. The pressure.
I get advantage on that, don't I? Because of the innate sorcery. No, that's a saving throw. God damn! Never mind.
It doesn't even
that one
do
misses.
that to your saving
Okay.
throw.
Give me a d20 roll with advantage, please.
A d20 roll
Yes.
with advantage.
Uh-oh.
10.
Good to know. Right.
God.
Okay. Okay, is that you? Do you want to move any more?
Well, I get two other Scorching Rays, don't I?
Oh shit, that was your first Scorching Ray. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Go for your next two.
15.
That way.
15 hits, yes. Which one are you aiming at?
Uh,
Closest to you?
yeah, closest to me.
Okay, go for it. I won't ask you to roll damage, he's got 1 hit point left.
10.
That's pretty good damage as well, though.
But it blasts a chunk out of the torso and it just keeps walking.
Oh, it's
He's
fucking
fucking
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
And the last one.
Kill it!
What's that? 9? 8? 8?
Okay. That doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Son of a bitch. These fucking zombies.
I still do it to look cool.
Give me another d20 roll with advantage.
God damn! You see where this is going? Oh, not
Really?
Yeah.
No!
It's simply gonna be.
Can you give me a d100 roll, please?
Fuck.
You have the 100.
Or do you want to golf ball it? It's always fun to golf
I
ball.
like golf ball. It's good
Yeah,
fun.
golf ball is fine. Let me
over
just-
there.
It's behind you,
somewhere.
right? Innate sorcery.
I thought you did as well because you did it last time. I was like,
So because you're using innate sorcery and you are in an area of extreme arcane instability right now,
oh shit!
I felt it was appropriate. So with
just for a note, for my next attacks, I'll make sure to roll advantage from the innate sorcery.
yes, yeah, make sure you do. But could you give me a d100 roll?
53.
As the weave
The weaver.
that carries Arcana through the land shapes itself around you, time seems to slow.
Ooh.
would you like to take an extra action?
Oh,
Oh shit.
my god!
I would
Turn
like.
for you.
I would like to take an extra action, and
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I suppose I'll use a chromatical. It seems like a good idea. Everything just goes into slow motion for you, and you suddenly like look at your hands and you realise I've got all the time in the world, and you just
I like
conjure up.
spirit bomb.
A hopeless orphan, some might say. Do you know, I feel like we feel the benefits of the fan.
I'm alright.
I'm not.
I'm fine.
I'm very warm. I think I'm just warm.
It's not warm.
It is.
I rolled advantage, don't I?
You do
I
a
do
room
indeed.
It was
It is.
advantage.
Give you that. I
don't mean to be your class.
You fucking like you did it last.
Check it on Ryan. There we
It's
go.
all new, man.
Cool,
So what's
that
your
was
session
good.
3? This is session 4.
Oh,
I'm taking no
man.
prisoners anymore.
Benefit.
13.
13 to hit.
You might crit if you roll the 20 again.
That does just hit. Yeah.
You have advantage.
Yeah, I already did the advantage.
Oh,
That's what I said. I rolled twice. I got 2 the first time.
Yeah, that hits. Which one are you going for?
Closest to me.
Closest to you. Okay.
Oh, let's roll my 4
You get
d8
it
then.
bouncing as well.
I will piss myself if you manage to fucking get it.
Yeah, it bounces.
Ah, shit.
Oh, fucking hell, let's go.
Okay, don't bother rolling damage for the second one because they're both on 1 hit point, but we know it bounces. Let me see what happens.
Well, I've got to roll to hit the second one first.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Just
Just
see if it kills the first one first.
yeah.
You can roll damage
It's
because
only
it
got
bounces again.
one health and it doesn't make a
Die,
difference to
die,
the fucking
die,
DC.
Die.
Fuck it. Don't laugh.
It's like a fucking 10 constitution check, isn't it? Fucking.
Well, I would have had 13.
These undead have 22 con.
I'll reroll that again.
He's got super special Brian
I was
Casler.
going to say Brian Cousins really shouldn't get things like
23.
Hits the second one.
Fucking should
Let's see
know
what
that,
happens.
yeah.
Come on, let's have one more bounce straight.
The second one, as the chromatical bounces off the first, it almost goes through the chest cavity, out of the fucking head, and hits the other one. It just explodes.
Yeah!
And
Oh my
it's
God.
very dead.
Ta-ra.
Let's see it come back from that. Haha.
Anything else?
Don't
Blink.
fucking tempt them.
It's going to bounce.
Make it run.
Oh, wait.
Put that on
I've
your
got to roll.
Say again.
Put that on your head.
Oh yeah,
to
roll
work
the
up the
damage to
bounce.
see if it bounces again.
3, 2.
How you feeling?
Okay. So no more bounce.
It's when you think I'm over exaggerating, I give it back.
These guys,
And it's like tea.
if everything is
That's
slow
nice.
to these
That was
guys,
nice.
all these guys
That's
see
nice.
is me
Yeah.
going,
Hey,
I'm on your side.
I know you're like
feel bad
you just
for
see
the
Blink
fans.
suddenly just move at like super speed for just a second, and then like after you do that, everything just snaps back, and you're like, oh,
No.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
he
that's
struck
cool.
a pose.
Belzevere, it's you.
There's a fear. Kind of bewildered at what the fuck just happened. Just like, oh, okay.
yeah, but this have just exploded. Like
Oh
in
yeah,
front
it
of
just
these
blew
guys.
up. Yeah.
Which ones are dead?
Still one.
There's still
annoying
one nasty feral guy, and there's 3 slow guys who are currently making their way up towards you. Haven't
Gotcha.
reached you yet.
Well, I'm gonna try to finish off this nasty feral guy. Just a bit of a fucking like, just trying to take its head off.
Okay.
Not that stopped the other fucking one, but it's something to do. 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yippee.
Very nice.
Okay, well, does it die? Well, it's got disadvantage on its next attack. So.
I can't fucking believe these things. Oh my god. Okay.
So just the sword just goes into the side of its fucking neck.
It just
Most of the way through, it's like
hits the vertebrae and stops. Okay, it disadvantage on its next attack.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. Right,
because its
so
head is now at a, like 90-degree angle.
you wanna
So
move?
it's like
it doesn't quite know where things are. Are you moving? Or are you staying there?
stay where I am.
Okay, these ones are now going to continue moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't quite reach Blink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't quite reach you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're going to dash because they're stupid. So they're now closing in on you guys, but that is their turn.
You're stupid though.
And back to the top of the round, the one that's still alive of the 2 ghouls is going to make a swipe against Belzevere, whose sword is now lodged in the side of its neck.
Surely not.
For a disadvantage on its next roll. Oh, you avoided a natural 20.
Hey!
For an 18 to hit.
It's
Okay, it's going in with a claw attack on this one.
they're kicking my ass.
So hits. Ooh, that's max damage too. That's going to come in for 10 slashing damage.
Oh Lord! Okay.
And could you make a Constitution saving throw?
I didn't bless you. Fuck.
17.
17, you're okay. Nothing happens.
Nothing to worry
Okay.
about.
Cool.
Worried about.
That's his turn. Ismir, it's you.
I'll go for this one.
That one.
I'll go
okay.
for the non-fast one. Just one of the non-fast
One of the
ones.
slow boys. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame him instead this time.
So-
I'm gonna sort of cast.
Dexterity saving throw for him.
Yes, please.
That is a natural 3.
Yay! Fails.
Giving him a 1.
Zombies.
Just out of curiosity, does Sacred Flame linger? Or does it end at the end of the day?
It will end, but it's just
Then
kind
that
of
one goes.
Okay, fair enough.
yeah.
I'm learning.
Kind of. It looks like it's like bluish white fire that'll come from down and like spread over them. It's kind of cold as well.
Ooh.
Cold flame.
It's a
I
cold
like that.
flame. Max damage, 8 radiant damage.
Nice. Radiant damage. Seems to hurt it.
Could you check that?
Good.
Nasty. And it burns up.
Oh hell yes!
He is immolated in 1.
Fucking die!
Very nicely done.
Very fucking good.
I
Okay.
feel like radiant damage is the. I don't know.
Ismir, anything else?
Still radiant damage is good.
It is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Radiant damage.
I am my
Good.
turn. Yeah, cool.
Cool.
No,
Okay.
you're not biting your time.
I'm not biting my turn.
Sigurd, it's you.
Pew pew pew.
Eldritch Blast.
Elden Blast.
I'm sufficiently far away. I'm gonna go for the remaining feral one.
The remaining feral, okay.
Yeah, it's a dirty 20.
That is a hit. Does it survive? How would you like to kill it?
It's fucking mini
Look at my
boss
sword
battle.
launched in the side of its neck.
Motherfucker, like.
And it's just a flash of like a sort of cyan blue light, and it just the head is gone.
Nice.
Okay, thank you.
And you hear to your left just a thud. It's just decapitated it.
Sigurd, is that you? Do you want to move at all?
I'm gonna call that my turn. Yes.
Okay, cool. Iago, it is you.
Yeah. Go. Go.
Jab.
Jab with the trident.
Yeah.
Two-handed.
Jab.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll to hit.
Jab.
Jab with the trident.
Jab with the trident.
Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Jab that trident.
We are.
Are you blessed?
No, 11.
11 hits.
Oh, it is.
Less as well.
You are
Oh,
blessed.
I am blessed.
Go blessed.
That's good.
11 hits.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't
These
know
are
that.
not quick-moving things. They are shambling corpses with no semblance of armor. They are
They're shitters.
easy to hit.
Shambling.
Yeah.
Cool. 14 damage.
14 damage. Ooh, very nice.
Fucking.
Not quite enough to bring it to the end of
towards
fortitude, but very, very nice.
Call them.
You
The
make a
walking
really nice
zombies.
hit straight through the torso. It breaks a load of ribs and just out the other side. And when you pull it back, there's this huge gaping hole just there. You can just see the spinal cord as it's kind of hanging on to stay aloft. Anything else you want to do?
No.
No? Okay, Blink, it's you.
Are they wearing armour, yeah?
Grabby hands? No, they're not. These are not armoured.
Nah, well, I gotta go with the green sword then, haven't I?
Green swords.
Green Flame Blade?
Green flame blade.
Okay, cool.
Fuck him up.
I forget how this works. I just need to use my daggers, don't I?
It's a weapon attack, yeah.
24.
Oh.
That's a hit.
Do you reckon?
I do.
Which
one? It's the one directly ahead of you, number 3, okay.
5 for the dagger hit.
5 dagger, okay.
How does this work again? This
What, Green Flame Blade?
I just sometimes combine words.
Yeah, and you can cause green
That one
fire
was
to leap from the
something
target
fancy.
to a different creature
So it's...
that you can see within 5 feet of it. So
there are the creatures within 5 feet of it?
then it is
They're
entirely
not.
pointless.
No, you're right. Okay, it does the damage it does, but that flame has nowhere to go, so it fizzles out.
Who's this over here? The furthest that way.
You've got Sigurd at the back and Ismir there.
Right, I'll run to them.
Okay.
I know that they're gonna opportunity attack me.
It is going to opportunity attack you. It just lunges forward as you run away. And I think is going to miss you for a 10 to hit.
Yeah,
so
that's
nothing. You're
that
okay.
misses.
Okay, Belzephir, it's you.
I just will kill you next.
I will
That's
try to kill.
So these
That's
horrible.
Both of the
Yeah.
bigger boys have
These
died.
are
haven't they?
Yes, you've only got the slow ones left, and there's only 2 of
I will
them.
take the punishment.
Right, yeah, I'll slay the one that Yago has already
The ones directly in
whittled
front.
down a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, it's looking real fucked up.
Dead is better than alive. That's a crit fail.
No!
On my fucking day.
You swing, and it just grabs and bites the sword.
Just like
The teeth just break and shatter, but it's just gnawing on the blade. It's bringing it to their turn, unless you want to move.
I'm gonna bonus
Any bonus actions?
I'm gonna second win.
Cool!
That was mid-harmony.
I thought it was alright, but okay. I heal for 8.
Cool, second wins. You got a little burst of energy.
Just like a. Oh, of course it bites the sword.
It's bringing it to the zombies' turns. So the one that's directly in front of you has now got its teeth clasped around your sword. He's going to try and push the sword to one side and sort of lunge in towards you. Doesn't get disadvantage or anything here.
No.
No, it's 10 to hit. Not going to hit you. It just pulls in and it's still got its teeth on the sword. It's holding the sword against you and trying to like gnash past it, but you're just holding it back. The one that is over here is going to follow Blink. 1, 2.
Oh, come on!
It's going to go for an attack against you, Blink. That's a 13 to hit.
It is.
Mage armor? Thought so. Okay.
Really not that bad.
I remembered the armour that I was wearing.
It lunges towards you, and you kind of cower away, and this flame just kind of like bursts it back as it tries to come in, but it doesn't do anything. Ismir, it's you, top of the
I
round.
meant to do that.
What are you casting?
I'm going to cast a guiding bolt in melee range with the guy. He's in melee range with me, isn't
Have
he?
you? No, he's far away.
Oh, he's not?
Oh, wait, no.
Just ran in to attack me.
Yeah, no, he is in melee range.
The other boy that chased Blink.
He would be on that square there, sorry. He's clambering over the top of some rubble at the moment. There would have been one square of difficult terrain, but that wouldn't have affected him.
No.
He still would have got there, I mean.
Cool. I will disadvantage guiding bolt at him. I think I'm still going to hit though. Yeah, that's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit, definitely.
I think
That's over double his AC.
nice.
Oh lord.
I think in a panic it's more of like a and firing off a
Guiding
powerful
bolts.
blast.
Maybe you should listen to me more often.
I need to tell you.
I clearly know what I'm doing.
Go on, get him. Get him.
Get him. Oh, okay, yeah. 13 radiant damage.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Since we're next to each other, Blink just jumps up and goes, psst, psst, shoot it.
Shoot.
And
Hey!
the guiding bolt blasts through the zombie. It is eviscerated into ash.
Ah, good choice.
And is that your turn?
I'll end my turn.
Okay, Sigurd.
Pew pew pew. Last one.
Last Eldritch Blast. Let's go. Last one's barely clinging on to
I
life.
got, I think that was in hit actually. Oh, nice. Yeah, we've got 15 total.
15 hits easy, yeah.
For 7 force damage.
Okay. And that Eldritch Blast just rips through the top half of this thing and it just is blasted backwards, lands on the ground, and is dead.
Well done.
Again.
And with that, everything seems to fall calm all of a sudden.
I hate the undead.
And we're about to go, there's more of them. Fantastic.
Yes, we are.
Good.
That was fun. I enjoyed.
Ah, well.
The problem is the way they bounce back. That's the main issue, isn't it? I feel like.
Refuse to stay down.
They just don't die. They just keep going. I
Yeah,
hate them. They're not nice.
that's zombies.
How to die when they're already dead, I suppose.
How are you all looking?
I'm fine.
I'm
You're
hunky dory.
You're hunky dory.
I'm alright.
You're okay. You
Taking quite a
bit of a
few years.
scratch. You're thinking you need a perk me up right now?
I would appreciate one if you could provide it.
Yeah. Do you want a full one? Do you want a full one or do you want a?
What does it even mean? You're the healer.
Well, I'm either going to really blast you with healing or I can give you a little
I
bit.
could do with a blast.
You want a blast?
I could do with a blast.
Oh, you're going to get a blast.
You look like you're going to enjoy that blasting.
Yeah,
No.
I will do a second level
Oh.
cure wounds on you then.
Second
Oh my
level cure wounds.
fucking god, you've been saying.
Oh, danke, puppy.
Sorry, that's 12 healing too.
Oh, that is much better.
Yeah, better.
Yeah, thank you. Check like a fucking big bite on the arm to see it. It's gone. It's closed up. So
Yeah, there's like a layer of ice over the top of it.
Right, let's press onward.
Now that you've been blasted, should we go into the crack?
Yes, that sounds like it's a correct.
I'm already walking towards it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could blast more people into crack.
I'm walking fast away from this conversation.
I think we are crack bound, so the blasting will have to wait until later.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
So Iago, you being the one leading this, step forward and begin to make your way down these large kind of steps which are formed from the broken rubble, and into this space which leads deeper and deeper downwards. What lies ahead of you now is a dark entryway into a subterranean space. Seems to kind of descend downward through the ground and then open up into what looks like a hewn sort of corridor on the inside, clearly of man-made design. It's not just like a natural cavern or anything like that. There are old columns which have been constructed as part of the wall, which sort of reach points in the ceiling up above. You can just see the space ahead of you from the little light that is passing through this breach.
Alright, can someone with a bit of light actually come up front? Because I think I'm about to get to the point where I can't even see it. So,
Well, still got the glowing sword that is being cast light on earlier, and just like I
do I
don't mind
have
leaving
any
the charge.
spells that can possibly
Let
do
me just
something?
top it up.
I'm going to use dancing lights
Okay.
on the corridor.
You kind of cast these little motes of flame and send them down, and they illuminate the hallway beyond.
Oh, lovely. There we go.
And as they do, you can see that the walls are inlaid in places with skulls, which have been embedded as part of the architecture here. And as the light illuminates them, you can see they're not simply carvings; they are real embedded remains in the walls.
Who's to say they ain't going to wake up?
Well, no one's to say it, mate, and you just said it now, so
Do not put that
jinxed
out.
it. You put the thought out into the world.
Blinked it, if you will.
You what?
I will not.
Blinked it.
Oh, is that because it's your name?
That's
It could happen, but we've seen zombies for most of the time.
and they're always awake.
We have seen zombies. Yeah, we haven't seen skeletons.
Whatever is choosing to reanimate these bodies is going for the more intact ones first, perhaps.
Yeah, to be honest, skeletons are like, they're brittle, aren't they?
Perhaps you can.
Quite.
A little bit brittle.
Right.
Right.
Keep going.
Yeah, let's just continue forth into the crevasse.
Very well.
Let's go.
So, downwards you tread. Every step, the light behind you growing dimmer and dimmer, until eventually you find yourselves in this corridor. It seems to stretch out a long way in front of you, and behind you it has been collapsed with rubble. There are remnants of bones sticking out of the remains of the stone, which have now formed a blockade at the end of this corridor, leading you the only way to walk, which would be due east.
Nice.
Can I grab a button?
Yeah. You reach into the rubble and just grab like what looks like a femur and just pull it out. You can hear a as a few rocks kind of fall down the pile.
I hardly knew it. Yes.
Nice. You know, anything's useful, isn't it?
Okay.
Suppose so.
Alright.
Maybe there will be a ravenous dog down
I just like items. I like taking items, so let's see what I can do from this all. So I thought I'd take a bone.
Yeah,
A
but that's,
souvenir
Yeah, but that's the remains of someone who was buried here.
was.
I'm not sure
Or
about
shall I say still is buried.
Well, they don't need it, do they?
And if it wakes up, it's only going to.
This is how we get undead problems.
What do you mean? This is how we get in dead problems. This is how we stop them walking towards you, mate.
No.
Take their legs. Take their naughty little legs.
There are certain rituals were put in place to honour the dead and keep them from rising again.
I mean this in the nicest way, but I don't think those rituals are present here.
No,
as of
not
late.
now, but once we deal with that, that's
Well,
someone's father, someone's mother.
when that is
someone's-
the case, I will put it back. Deal?
It is the case.
No, I mean when we actually put those rituals in place, then I'll put it back. But for now, let me just keep it, because I've picked it up now, and it's mine.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Ahead of you, you can see the sort of fog, which overtakes the ground area of the Shatter, is less present here, and you can see as far ahead of you as you can, granted any dark vision that you may have, as you step into this unlit corridor. Are your dancing lights still up? You keeping them with you?
Can I just sort of like...
You can bring them with you.
They move.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
move along.
So with the dancing lights, these little like flames which dance in the air, you bring them along with you, and it does illuminate the corridor. You see ahead the form of a sort of another one of these shambling, like slow humanoids, which just kind of seems to keep its face against a wall and just kind of sways back and forth as you look at it. As you approach, it doesn't seem to pay any mind whatsoever. It just continues to kind of like look at the wall.
How close are we to this thing?
It's about 20 foot ahead of you.
Okay.
Should we just walk past? Or attempt to?
Is it a narrow corridor?
Yeah, it's fairly narrow. It's maybe about 6-7 foot across. So you could walk side by side, but if you wanted room to fight, it wouldn't be enough room to be any more than single file.
Do you want to kill it?
Maybe. It's one less to deal with. Does it look about the same kind of level of coherence as the Mungo Bungos upstairs?
The slow ones you saw. Yeah, it's around that sort of level. It's very old, very decayed. It's just skin over bone.
Yeah. I'll slowly take out the longbow, just line up a shot, and just loosen
hit?
Yeah. Big ball, but
I'd say because it's very clearly not moving, you can do it with advantage.
Okay. Thank you for that.
The other one was going up there
Yeah,
as well.
so that's a dirty 20.
Okay. You just through the head, and it just like face against the wall and just drags down, and it just lands in a crumpled heap on the floor, twitching for a few seconds, and then it just stops moving.
It just feels sad.
The wall that it was up against, I'm just going to quick glance at it, see if it was... Probably not, but if there's anything of note.
You head over, and this thing is like still twitching on the ground, and you take a little look at the wall. Doesn't seem much different to the rest.
Just the wall.
Maybe it was just... Well, clearly its mind was not all there, and just pull the arrow out of its head.
This one was more brain dead than the rest of them.
Certainly. I'm assuming the corridor continues on.
Oh, just
It does, yeah. Seems to arc downwards in a sort of in like a shallow slope around the corner.
Can I light my way down?
Yeah, you send the dancing lights ahead of you, and they illuminate this corridor as it arcs around and downwards.
I want to keep an eye out for any, not so much just like bodies being destroyed or ransacked or anything, but if there's actual like any sort of arcane cultish markings or anything of like somebody is physically tampering with the stuff to make the dead rise.
Okay, make a perception check.
That's weak. 16.
As you're sort of making your way around this low slope, you feel something under your boot. You lift your foot up and look at the ground. Where your foot just landed, you've just kicked out of place a small metal ball bearing, which begins to roll
That's not mine.
away from your foot.
I think it is.
Could be.
Oh,
Is it
Ludra?
yours? Ludra?
I gave her a ball bearing.
You did give her a ball bearing.
Ludra could, or what is supposed to be Ludra could be down here.
That's not a bad guess.
Could be that her and her father are in cahoots and up to shenanigans.
Are we... is the ball bearing going quick enough for us to just catch it?
Yeah, you could grab it. It's just slowly rolling away from Ismir's foot.
Okay, I'm going to grab that and keep it separate to the rest of my ball bearing.
No, yeah, you pick it up and pop it in a pocket, not in the pouch for the rest of them.
Oh, I could give it to someone else. Does anyone want to hold my ball bearing for me?
Yeah,
Just put it in your pocket.
I like shiny things.
He does like
Cool.
stuff.
Thanks.
Keep safe.
Yoga, you pop them in a pocket.
I did.
Eventually, after a little while of following this sloping corridor, it levels out. And ahead you can see a few turns, most of which have been now collapsed by rubble. But directly ahead of you, the room opens up a little bit. And in the very, very center is a wall with an arched doorway in the centre. There's no door present. What there is a thin sheen of what looks like heat haze.
Ooh.
Some kind of shimmering, you'd take to be maybe a barrier of sorts.
Should I try and push my dancing lights through them? See what happens.
Not a bad idea.
We're at a distance.
If they disappear, then we know there's some kind of abjuration magic on it, perhaps.
Okay, everyone stay back. I'll just let them float to the shield.
Send the dancing lights forth and they head towards this shimmer that is present in the archway, and they just pass through and they illuminate the room on the other side. As they do so, one of a number of humanoids on the other side kind of like looks up towards it and begins to stagger forwards into the room with these strange like kind of jaunty movements. This, again, skeletal undead form just standing in the centre and looking up at the lights. It just seems to hold its attention.
So
I'll just hold them.
they're on the other side of this.
The other side of this, yeah.
So anyone else getting a little traverse the mist message on their screen? So
Well, they seem to like the light.
If this is one of the sources they are coming from, and so there's only one in the corridor, you'd think there might be a steady trickle of them coming out, right?
unless maybe that one came from the leaves. Can't come out of there. Maybe, I don't know.
Prior to the gate,
Maybe.
is there anything in this room?
You begin slowly looking around the room. There are some burned out sconces on the walls where it looks like torches used to be. There are many more skulls which have been inlaid in the masonry. Yeah. This room opens out a fair way. It seems to be hexagonal, but with this wall kind of running through the centre of it with the archway. So you can see the remainder of the other half of the hexagon on the other side. There are corridors which would lead out in various directions, most of which have caved in. And the room pretty much seems to be a ruin.
Do you know these exits? Were they on the other side of the thing as well, or was this just on my side?
There's a few on the other side, and they seem to be similarly caved in.
Okay. Perhaps bring your light back through that shimmer and see if the creature can follow.
Okay, I'm going to try and sort of lure the creature to follow then. I'll bring it back slowly.
So you slowly bring the dancing lights down towards this creature's level, and it's these dead, rotten eyes are just fixated on it as it goes down. And as the light steadies in front of it and begins to move backwards, this creature just kind of starts stumbling forwards towards it, reaches this shimmering barrier, and the light passes through, and the creature steps through as well, and now finds itself on the other side. It kind of stops and looks around the room and just comes and lunges towards you, the first person it can see. There's no, I don't think it's going to hit with a 10. No. It just lunges, and you quickly put your arms up and hold it at bay.
Dispatch it with a sword.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's a 7, no, 20 to hit.
20 hits. You just cut through.
Okay, perhaps not.
And this thing just and crumbles to one side. The top half of the whole torso just slinking away from the bottom half, and it fetal positions on the ground. Stays dead.
Well, now they do. Wait.
How many are on the other side?
It seems to be maybe 4 from where you can see through the corridor.
Do you think it's worth repeating that process for them lot? And then
Maybe,
if
yes,
we
but
pass.
I'm thinking from the most basest and widest of knowledges, that thing did not see us until it came through the haze.
That's what I'm saying. So if we did it
Yeah,
one
but
at a time.
what if what we are seeing is
Oh,
like
I
the
see
back
what
end
you're
of some
saying.
kind of magical phenomena?
Yeah, it's possible.
Perhaps they don't wander through there because they do not think they can.
I
It could-
think
It could be. No, you
Oh, I
brought the
see
lights
what-
back. We could come back through.
I see what you mean. You mean maybe they're seeing like a wall.
Yeah.
well that wall, whatever's there is calling me. I think we need to go through
What's calling you?
the shimmery thing.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. I really wanna touch it. But go on, you go first, please.
Well, I think surely it makes more sense for Izmir to go first because
I will go
you're
first.
best protected against the
Stay
undead,
close,
right?
okay?
Even better idea.
I'm not any more protected than you are.
I'm lifting the shield, I'm lifting the sword, and I'm approaching the
Sorry,
maze.
Belzer's gone.
Big armor, that helps.
With your
Just
sword
sword,
raised, bells of fury, and you begin to move towards the shimmer. Are you just planning to step right through?
Not step right through. Well, as in kind of like a... Like, test it with the tip of the sword a little bit first.
The sword tip goes through.
Does it remain lit?
You bring it back, and it does. Yeah.
I think I might put my hand on the back of you.
And then try poking a head through and just kind of like looking around.
You begin to move your head to it, and as it hits the shimmer, it just... as if against solid rock.
So nothing alive can go through.
Nothing living.
Oh,
So that's not
we need to die.
No.
No.
You took.
As your head hits against it, and this kind of like little murmur of conversation begins to build up, one of the closer ones just kind of like... and starts stumbling towards you, and just as it comes right up, go for a hit.
Yes, 21.
That's a hit. Yeah, give me a damage.
That will be 9.
You kind of through the head and pull back, and it onto the ground, and then after a few seconds, just
Piece of shit.
it starts to pull itself up, but it seems to kind of wander off in the other direction.
What? Oh, he's gone now.
I don't really. We obviously. I'm gonna try as well. I'm just gonna put my hand on it.
Place your hand and it just...
Yeah.
Your sword
Solid
could go
rock.
through it, but you can't physically go through.
Sword's not alive.
Yeah, this
It's a
is
tool.
reminiscent of a type of clerical magic. Anti-life shell, it would be called.
You see,
Well, we are in fact life.
I've got a little bit more. I'm trying to work it out, but I can't cast it yet.
Well, is there... Since there's a passages, perhaps they are illusioned in some way.
What's that?
Can I try with my left arm?
Yeah. You take the left arm and
Oh, I forgot about that.
pass this through the shimmer. You kind of move the fingers on the other side and observe, and then bring it back through.
Right.
Interesting. Can your
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
eight-legged companion perhaps have
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't got him ready for today.
Unfortunate.
I used some of the magic for something else.
Well, perhaps some of these other passageways that appear blocked are not actually so. Or maybe there is some way to
Perhaps.
disable this wall.
Is there any? Can I just do that again? But can I feel around the side? Is there any sconces or anything? Is there anything like?
Oh, okay. Make a perception check, I guess, to feel. Yeah, perception to feel.
Just
yeah,
kind
makes
of
sense.
tap it around like a dick.
Like on the other side,
That's pretty good. My 19.
pushing around. Kind of reach your hand around the side, and you find an old sconce. Seems to be like where an old torch used to be.
Try and move it, or try and like twist it. Just kind of play around with it.
You grab at it, and you feel around it with the fingers, and you kind of give it a little pull, and nothing happens, and then you find the spot where you realise that there's like a ring which hangs from it. You hook your finger through and pull, and a short length of chain just out, and there is the shimmer drops.
Incredible.
And the three undead on the other side immediately whip their heads towards you and begin to move again.
Oh, I probably should have thought about that.
Oh, fuck.
And so as
There
they
I was
begin approaching,
getting ready to bear my true self. Let us go.
would you like to roll
I
initiative?
was just going to
please?
say, I thought it was
We're all about to stroke off.
we were all good. You said that lever.
There were sconces on our side of the wall too, weren't there?
Okay. Yago?
12.
12. Okay. Sigurd?
9.
9. Belzevere?
5.
5. Blink?
14.
2. Ismail?
5.
Wow.
Let's go.
You two on the same. Okay.
wow.
Come on, my boy.
Mr. Friendo.
Okay.
Can't believe
Zombies are there. Top of the round, blink
Cromwell's
as
been
these
dead for
things,
70 years.
these undead begin lunging towards the doorway. What would you like to do?
Start blasting.
Okay, what are you using?
Here we go.
Is your blast though?
No, it would
Blast
be
is
up.
gone.
Use a fireball, you'll be alright.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do.
Okay.
I think your power would have worn off by now as well.
Yeah,
So
I'm going to use that as my bonus action first, actually.
Okay.
My...
They're jobbers, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I missed
We're
them.
alright.
What did you roll?
2.
Total of 2?
Oh, well, 6.
It's close. Annoyingly.
Oh, yeah. Christ, I forgot these.
They're jobbers, it's alright.
Yeah.
Alright. We're okay.
Alright, I'll take it. I'll
Okay.
consider
There's
it.
something-
I'll just take a step
Take the step
back.
back.
Something worse in this place.
Nothing else.
This room wasn't described enough for it to be important.
Anything else?
This wasn't the
Is that you?
rock moment.
Yeah,
No.
I'll go. See you.
Are they all
Nothing
quite close together?
Relatively. It's a small room.
Yeah, just-
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Is that a con save for them?
Dex.
It is Dex.
It is still Dex. Okay.
It's weird that it is.
That is a
Doesn't make
9.
sense.
Oh, they fail then. Oh, is that all of them then?
That's all of them, yes.
So cone that they need to evade.
Yeah, but
They just
If
shout
it
into
was-
it.
if
They
was
don't
being-
even
if it
make
was
an
like being
attempt
beamed straight into their heads, it would make
to
sense.
jump out
but
of
it's
the way.
like- It's a
It's
pulse
still-
of
it's
psychic
still
energy,
breath,
yeah.
yeah.
It's like,
I guess so.
The
Okay.
damage is psychic. It doesn't mean it's... Yeah.
Oh, the full 10.
Hey.
Oh, psychic damage.
Okay. Two of them just sort of blasted back and land on the ground. A third one kind of and starts clutching at its head and like stumbles around in the center of the room and starts blindly like kind of clawing at the air.
Oh my god.
you make me feel bad for this thing.
One of them is still alive. Anything else you want to do, Iago?
Oh, someone finish him off.
Sigurd, it's you.
We're going for
I'm
a blast for 15 to hit.
Hits.
they just hear the start of Thrill and they know they're about to dance.
Only
It's all my HP.
3 force damage.
And your Eldritch Blast makes contact with it as it's like crying and wailing around in the center of the room and just blasts it backwards, hits the back wall, and it just slumps dead.
It's good to know that the dead can feel pain.
Let's go into that room then.
Okay. With the shimmer of the wall down, you step through into the room on the other side. The corridor directly ahead of you seems to be the only one that is unblocked by rubble. The one on the opposite side. It goes on a little way before it hits a door. Big, large, double wooden door with iron banding across the centre. The wood seems to be old, tarnished and decayed, but strong and steadfast still.
Maybe that is maybe there is a more accommodating room behind that door.
Accommodating.
One
Do you
would
reckon?
Maybe.
It could be nice.
And after you've been in this room for a couple of seconds, you hear a behind you, and as you look around, the archway where the shimmer was, it is now filled in with
With
brick.
Brick. I'm assuming the sconce is still there.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm gonna kind of turn around and see, touch the brick.
You touch the brick and your hand just as if against solid stone once more.
Does it feel like brick?
Feels kind of cold to the touch.
Feels bricky.
Oh, well, at least we know how to get back from
I'll try pulling this on the chair.
You pull it, and again, the illusion.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
It's good to know. It's always good to make sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. Right, let's go towards these doors then.
Yes.
You realise that the doors, which are push doors, one of them is slightly ajar.
Oh.
Open a couple of inches.
Close the door. Sorry.
It's a door, not a
push door and it says pull.
Slightly open.
Yeah.
Yeah, very slightly open, a few inches.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah, I did.
I would like to, instead of opening them down, I'm going to open it slightly and have a look through.
Push it open just a little bit and kind of peek through the other side. What lies ahead of you is a few more feet of corridor, which then reach a set of steps which begin to descend.
Someone's been this way. Stairs. I'm going to push it open a little bit more, head through and start descending.
I will follow along.
As you
Ascending. Which way are they going?
descend.
They're descending. Right?
There's no up in
As you push the door, there is a dragging, scraping sound on the ground on the other side, as of something rattling against stone floor.
Do we all hear this?
Yes, you do. The door opens in its entirety, and as you look down, you can see that where the door has moved, it has pushed aside a selection of bones, which were strewn on the ground on the other side.
Well,
Clothed, armoured.
Just random bones. Pieces and remnants. You can see some bits of rib cage, but there are smaller bones, some which look like animal bones. There are larger bones, which are clearly humanoid.
The old Shatter house alarm.
Couple of skulls, but yeah.
I say again.
You lead the way.
Yeah.
I will be behind you.
Oh, thank you. Great. I'm gonna begin to descend the stairs.
Okay. So you begin your descent. Step at a time. Again, this kind of long and wide arcing spiral descends around the outside, and at various alcoves as you press on, you can see that there are inlaid stone caskets that have been placed into the wall. Many of them still sealed, some of them broken. But the entire place is strewn with cobwebs and dust. It is old. It is dark. It smells of musk and damp and decay. And the further down you go, the stronger this smell comes to you, filling your nostrils.
The open caskets,
Yes.
or graves, or whatever. Can I check them for dust?
You kind of peek over. They look dusty. They're covered in cobwebs. Pretty much the same. Ahead of you, you can see the low, kind of bluish, purplish light of something at the base of the stairs. You can just make out the shadow of an archway which seems to lead into a room beyond, from which this light is emanating, casting this light upon the bottom few steps as they begin to level out to ground.
That's now it's good.
A strange glow is probably what we are looking for.
Strange glows are never a good sign.
How long does heroic inspiration last?
Until you use it.
Say again?
Until you use it, I believe.
Yep.
Like 2d4.
So,
well, you have heroic inspiration
I do.
from when I sang you a lovely John Dee tune.
Yes. How could I forget?
yeah, it hangs on until you choose
such
to
a
use
wonderful
it.
experience.
How does that work again? So,
You can opt to. I think in the rules it always used to be you can choose to roll something with advantage, but the way we've always done it is that if you roll something before you know what the result is, once you've seen the number on the dice, but before I've said whether it succeeds or not, you can say, I want to use my inspiration, and you get to roll the dice again.
Okay.
So you don't have to choose before the roll, you can see your result and then opt to use your inspiration.
See what it says on beyond.
sort of like luck then.
Yes, very, very similar.
If you have heroic inspiration, you can expend it to reroll any die immediately after rolling it, and you must use the new roll.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
it. Yeah. So before you know what the result is from the DM, but once you've seen it on the dice, you can say, that wasn't that good, I want to re-roll it, and you can
Nice.
use your inspiration.
That's cool.
Alright,
How are we proceeding?
straight on.
Could try being quiet.
Yeah, you want to stay?
Yeah.
It cannot hurt.
Could I have a stealth check from everyone then? As you begin to make your way down the final few steps.
Oh, I don't want
That's fantastic.
to. Can I opt out of the stealth check? No, I'm joking.
I wish I had it.
Oh no.
Hey, you're a dwarf, you just meld into stone, you know?
Dagger?
I critical failed.
That's a shame. Sigurd?
10.
10?
16.
16.
15.
You crest the final few steps and find yourself standing in this archway which looks out onto a room. The room ahead is large and cavernous with a high vaulted ceiling and a floor which has seen better days. In the centre it seems to have caved in downwards into a level below. But what catches your eye is not the floor itself but what is piled upon it. There are innumerable numbers of bones piled around the exterior of this room, up against the edges. You can see, as you look up above, there are numerous entryways which are high in the ceilings of this room. And what you look upon as you gaze in here now is some kind of mass grave pit.
Grave Lord Nido.
Good.
There are caskets and coffins which have been propped up against the walls on the exterior, some of which have long since decayed, their contents spilled out to join the other remnants on the floor. Some of them still hold steadfast, those which seem to be made of stronger woods and stronger materials. But the thing that catches your eye most is at the back of the room, over a large stone casket, hovers what seems to be a bluish-purple flame.
Oh, God.
It is large, about the same sort of size as a humanoid creature would be, and it just hovers there, kind of flickering away, casting this dim, eerie light across the room.
So you knew what to do about the last one in the chapel. Any ideas?
How far away from me is it?
It is
5 foot.
Do you know what? I'll show you. So it is. You guys have just come down the steps which have led you in.
We are there.
Yeah, that's the flame.
Okay.
That is the flame.
That's not a flame.
I don't know.
And as you look onwards to this room, this flame-like thing which hovers above the casket at the end, this appendage kind of comes out from it. This wispy, kind of long, tendril-like arm.
Oh, an appendage.
And it reaches down and it, like, almost reaches out a finger which just brushes against the skull on the ground. And as it does so, the skull begins to rattle and then kind of prop itself up, and various other bones from around it begin to kind of move their way through the piles and join it, and it kind of begins to form back up into a shape which stands and looks around and then begins to shamble off in this direction here.
Well,
That'll be as a big boss.
that's the source of the. That's the source of the infestation.
Big bad.
As you look on, you can see now
That's good, so.
there's a little bit more movement in this room. There are 2 more creatures, which are in the bottom of where the floor is caved in a little bit, and they seem to be gathered around a casket which is propped in the corner, both kind of observing it and occasionally just kind of clawing at its door.
There's this things that make Zavites, and then Zavites make more undead.
Yeah.
Right, so if we deal with this, we're dealing with a massive chunk of the problem, if not all of it.
Here's hoping.
Oh, we can see and find that.
One of the most centralized cracks where the undead are coming from.
It again kind of reaches out a tendril down on the other side, and it just brushes against the
The
skull,
longer we leave it, the more it's going to make.
and the bones begin to rise up.
I'm going to take my bow out because we were out range.
As those 2 base there, once again kind of lunge forward, and this time the 2 of them begin to like against the door of this large casket. From the inside, you hear a muffled scream, high pitched,
Oh, God damn,
and
she's trapped herself in the fucking.
sounds young, female,
Ludra.
and muffled. Sounds like it's coming from inside that casket.
Okay, I'm holding it though.
You running in?
Yeah.
I'm going to fly straight off the bat, and
So
I'm
you-
doing that now, so I don't have to.
Bring in your gems. And
Yeah, just like they all slot into the things, and then just like kicking off the ground.
I will also head forward at the same pace as him.
So quietly, you kick off the ground and find yourself hovering in the air.
So Ludra's in the coffin. I thought that's what.
There goes like this.
Okay, where are you going?
Just straight forward.
Straight in.
Yeah, I think most of us
Yeah,
are heading as well.
Okay.
Moving forward.
If you're all immediately rushing into this room, then could you roll initiative?
Leave her alone. She's done nothing.
Well, we don't know that. She could have summoned it, and it's turned on her. We do not know.
You shut your hole.
Could I have
falling in love so
Sigurd, your initiative, please?
To question her.
She is 14. 5 on my initiative.
Oh, nasty.
An
Iago.
evil campaign.
Yeah, it's fine.
Iago.
That was a with the 1 I rolled a 3.
Okay, Belzy.
7.
You fly and just go straight.
8.
8. Blink.
9.
Oh my lord.
Oh dear.
Friends,
Ismir.
come on, 21.
Okay. Top of the round then. First person to act is Ismir. As you all rush into this room, this flame-like creature over the top of this casket turns, and as it does, it looks to you with a face like a skull rendered in the flame.
No.
Its eyes kind of like wide and open look across the room, and its mouth falls agape. And Ismir, you are the first to react.
Oh
What would you
yeah,
like
I
to do?
don't like that. As you go past, I'm gonna touch my thing, pull out the scroll, and I'm gonna cast protection from evil.
Oh, yes!
Hey, very good, very good.
Very nice.
What's that? Get off my tail. What are you doing?
So, as like my hand, as I press it to your back as you're going, you are very cold now. It's kind of like the bless is cold, but this is cold, and like there is frost on the like your extremities as you're going.
Right. I don't know what you've done, but it doesn't feel very nice.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Are you sure? My hands
Little extra protection.
My hands are freezing.
Undead creatures will have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. Remind me of that.
It will, and if there's certain saving throws, you get advantage.
You also can't be possessed or gain the charmed or frightened condition from undead creatures.
Nice.
What's it on me for?
I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna try and lead the back of the group. I'm gonna stay there.
Very good, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Wow.
Okay. Next to act
Uh-oh. No, the chorus is kicked in.
Is-
The organs are in.
is
Not
this
the
creature,
organs.
which now begins to drift. It's gonna hover there.
Oh, I'm glad I moved when I did.
That's what it's going to do. Next to act are, as it stands in the center of the room, it seems to like rise up, and this humanoid shape becomes more apparent in it now, as what resemble two arms come out of the side, and it raises them up, and every skeleton which is conscious in the room immediately just turns around towards you there, and they all turn their attention towards the entrance from which you have emerged, and they are going to start marching forward. 1, 2, 3,
And they go, I don't know what I've been told.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
No,
10,
what's that
11,
Bugsy Malone song where they're all stomping together into the
It could have
place?
been anywhere but where you wanted to be.
No, it's a down, 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 down.
That's Pinky in the brain.
Okay, so they are spending their movement to dash towards you, bringing us to Blink. It's you.
I run
Blink.
Badink.
towards them.
Okay, how far do you want to get?
Yep.
This way. To
Towards you.
the guy closest to you.
So 5, 10, 15. This,
No, guy
this
closest
way.
to you.
Not
Okay,
listen.
5,
Wow.
10, 15, 20.
Stop me there,
Okay.
Chief.
You know what?
I'm gonna activate innate sorcery again.
Good boy.
Woo, baby.
With that.
Super Saiyajin.
And because we need to take that lady out
We do.
before anything. So I'm gonna use my scorching rays on her.
Okay.
Very nice.
Cool. Where we at?
Advantage for you.
Yes. Don't need it. 23.
No, go for it, crit.
23?
You might crit, you
Yes.
might
23
crit.
hits, you
Always
might.
go for the crit. Robert.
Oh, no.
23.
Okay, 23 hits.
That's 1. 7.
7 damage.
Yes.
Fire damage.
30 damage. Fiery damage, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Torty, torty.
17.
17 hits.
No.
Oh, what was that?
What are you doing, man?
4.
4 damage. Okay. Second scorching ray.
Yeah, my eyes are all black at this point.
Nice.
Come on, get a crit. Get a crit. Do it.
Oh. 8.
8 does not hit, unfortunately, on the third
Didn't
one.
you roll a
Okay, that's you. That's Fear. It's you.
Belzephir. Well, Belzephir, I still have my bow out, so I'm going to step forward three little squiblets. I'm running towards Blink because the little fucking spellcaster has sprinted in. So I'm running towards him.
What are you doing?
With my bow still out, I know I can't do much to a horrible flying ghosty creature visit, but I will, as I'm going, pop a shot off at the skeleton that's closest to me.
This
Out
one.
of those two. Yeah, one, no, as in closest to me as a person.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
That
so
one.
one further on, yeah, I'll pop a shot off at that.
Very good. Okay, roll to hit.
That is a 15 to hit.
15 hits the skeleton.
Nice, that's a
They are, yes, yeah, 15 hits.
It's a D8. Fantastic. It takes 1 damage.
Okay.
And its movement speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and
the bow
then-
hits it, and it kind of hamstrings it into the ground.
I'm thinking for the drawing, and then just dropping the bow, drawing the sword, and running towards Blink with the rest of my movement.
Okay, how much you got left?
3.
1, 2, 3. You end up next to him.
Other side.
Other side?
Yeah, I'll be in between the two boys there.
That's fine. Okay. Very good. Belzevere, that was you. Sigurd.
I take a couple steps forward.
Okay. How far do you want to get?
Just behind where Yago is there.
1, 2, 3.
That's fine. Is Ghosty within 90 feet of me?
90 feet, I think so.
Sorry, 60.
60,
Ooh,
maybe
60 is a
not.
stretch.
Because it wanted to do something that it could have done with 60 and it couldn't reach the closest person, so I don't think so.
Cool, okay,
5,
that's fine.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. No, sorry.
Right, cool. In which instance, I'm going to use my bonus action.
I got to.
Misty Step.
Misty Step over there.
Okay, cool. You're just in front of the skeleton, which is marching towards.
Oh, baby. Gaining 10 temporary hit points.
Nice, okay, cool.
We come
And
to see it.
I am going to use my action, because that wasn't casting a spell. Can ghosty man thing creature
Ghosty
make
creature?
me an intelligence saving throw?
It can.
Let me just double check. I just want to make sure that it doesn't only affect humanoids, because
Oh yeah.
Annoyingly-
they always put at the very fucking bottom
yeah,
of the spell.
the Warlock spell list is full of spells that only affect humanoids, which kind
Right.
of sucks.
Okay.
This one doesn't though, so it's good. So yeah, intelligence saving throw, please.
Intelligence saving throw. You've got a natural 19 for
Oh,
dirty
motherfucker.
20, I'm afraid.
Okay, never mind.
So sorry.
I just feel like things
Save.
things always save
It
me.
sucks
It's a
what
me
we try to
thing.
do.
I don't. Yeah, that's alright. It's all good. That's gonna be
Very sorry, very
I
sorry.
was Phantasmal Force.
I mean,
That would have been nice as well.
yeah.
Okay, anything
the
else?
LDC is only 13. It is quite low
Yeah.
as well.
Mine,
Level
mine's,
three.
mine's
He had a good roll there. He had a good roll.
Oh, 12. Ooh.
We are level 3.
Okay, Iago, it's you.
Kind of looking at this thing, kind of straightforward, just fucking anime. Just gonna fly.
Yes. 25, 30.
6, 7.
Cool. 40 feet.
As I get there, literally like almost skid into a halt in mid. This green glow starts going and a lightning launch directly at it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Nope.
No.
Oh dear.
No. It's 7.
Shit, no, sorry, that doesn't hit. You lightning launch, and it just crackles to the side as this thing almost like seems to disapparate out of reality for a second and just pop back up next to where it was.
I will. Fuck it, yeah, no, I'll sanctuary myself as well.
Okay, cool. Cool. Casting Sanctuary, place a hand on your chest and
So nobody would have disadvantage of all this, so I have to make a wisdom save.
and then it has to target someone else.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Very good.
That
Okay, that's you.
concludes my turn.
Ismir. Ismir
Skegly.
5, 10, 15,
Izmir Skajubli.
20. I'll go to there. I'm just gonna go for this little. No, which one did Belzevere attack?
Belzevere attacked
The one on the outside edge.
This one?
No, other way.
Oh.
Oh, he's dead. Kill him. Yeah, hampered his movements a little bit. but
These
next
look
turn.
like skeletons, not zombies.
These are skeletons, yes.
Oh my god. We were just talking about this.
I will go
Oh,
for.
no.
I will go for the holy word.
Okay, cool.
I'll go for a range attack. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 to hit, that hits. On which one, the skeleton?
The one that Belzevere went for.
Nice.
Oh,
Chuck me
yeah.
one as well, would you?
Yeah, well.
Please.
Max damage 8.
Oh, nice, okay. 8 damage on
8
that skeleton.
radiant damage.
Very
Matters.
good. It'll...
Oh, and its movement is reduced by 10 feet. So.
Nice. It's only got 10 foot of movement on its turn now. That's quite funny.
That would be so bad.
And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna move one diagonally to there. And then my turn.
It is now
Oh boy.
the creature's turn.
It's the gang.
It is going to fly forward. And it is going to
Go.
come a little bit closer to you, Iago. And it is going to launch 2 motes of this kind of flame that it conjures up in front of itself towards you. So with your sanctuary, it's going to have to make a wisdom saving throw or choose a new target.
Yeah.
I'll do that first. What's the DC?
The wisdom is 12.
12. and that is a 11. So he's going to have to choose a new target. So because you just came at it with a lightning launcher, it was honing in on you. But as it conjures these things up, it's just forced to move, and it's going to go for Belzevere and Blink instead. So first attack is coming in against Belzevere for a 22 to hit.
Yeah, misses.
That was nasty.
Ouch.
That is going to hit you for 16 necrotic damage.
What?
16 necrotic
Okay.
damage. That was a really high roll, unfortunately.
Yeah, it felt like it.
And the second one is going towards Blink.
Alright, let me see if I can impose disadvantage on it. I don't know if it has to be in there.
Okay.
See, attack a target other than you within 5 feet. Yeah, I'll give it disadvantage.
Okay, cool. Does it have to be a weapon attack, or is it any attack?
Just says, when a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet, you can take a reaction to oppose your shield.
Disadvantage. Cool.
Yeah.
So the shield goes up,
Tasty.
and it's going to try and block, which is going to make that an 11.
Yeah, you good.
Does that hit your AC?
No.
No? Cool. The second one, coming in towards Blink, and you just shield out of the way as it was just about to hit you in the face. That is that, and it's going to see if it can do something else that it can do, and it can't do it yet. So that is going to be its turn, and okay, it's now the skeleton's turn. So they are going to start moving in. 1, 2, 3, coming in, and 1, 2 to there. 1, 2, 3.
10.
Oh no, he's only got 10, so he's only going to there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's coming up next turn. He's going to dash. 1, 2, 3.
Oh shit!
So the two of them there and this one are going to make attacks. Okay, so the ones that are directly in front of Sigurd, and one's going to attack. One's going to attack Blink.
Oh, why yet?
Doesn't like you.
Still disadvantage on Blink.
Still disadvantage
It
on
will be
Blink.
disadvantage till my next turn.
Very good.
Or unless you move away.
It runs in towards Blink, and again, as it comes in towards you, the shield comes up and just boom, bashes it out of the way. Doesn't hit you. Second one is going for Sigurd, and that is going to
focus on
come in
the big
for
ghost
a 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And as it's running through the bones towards you, it stops and reaches down and picks up a short sword, and it's just going to come in towards you with that.
Blood's got weapons stashed all over the fucking console state.
And that's going to hit you for 6 piercing damage. There seem to be a lot of like rusted old weapons and stuff hanging around in this area, but there are no bows or crossbows, so the one over there can't do anything.
Don't bother disarming it.
Fucking, you know what it is, everyone.
Which is bringing us to
Shit, get
Blink's
chinged.
turn. What would you like to do?
Can't say that anymore.
Does this count as feet? Like up?
It's levitating. Yeah, it's
3, 4, 5. Would that count as 30, or would it be like 35?
from where now?
From this to this.
I'd say it's probably about 40 feet
Okay.
from that skeleton to the
You ain't
creature.
getting no bounce,
Okay.
boy.
Bring
The
me back.
skeletons are close together though.
Yeah, bring me back to sort of. So we're in a square.
So where do you want to go? Here?
No, towards the mic.
What's going on?
Oh, this way.
Yeah,
You've only got 1 foot that you can move, and then you're against the wall.
that's fine.
Okay,
I
so
just need to keep my distance.
you step backwards. It is going to make an opportunity attack against you. It still does so with disadvantage.
That's fine.
Shield is still in the way. However, the lowest there was, I think, an 18. Yeah, it was. Lowest
Oh,
was
I'm
an
gonna use my
18.
shield then, am I?
Oh, you casted shield.
Yeah.
Bringing your AC to
Go away.
Be a 20, I think.
20.
21.
Yeah, cool.
20.
Very nice.
Done.
Okay, so it just lunges towards you, and with your reaction, boom, you shield it away. Just as Belzevere
See, I
wasn't
could do
quite
it too.
able to get in there between you and
Good,
it.
I'm glad. Now stay with me.
And then I will level 1 chromatic orb.
Okay, cool. Chromatic orb on that one there. Roll 2 hit for me. That is number 1. Okay.
11.
11 does not hit.
Oh, that's poo, that is.
Just whizzes past
yeah,
it.
well, I would go as far as to say that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Belzevere von Fane is you.
There's a second. I will attack the beastie in front of me with my sword.
You will attack the beastie.
I will attack the beastie in front of me with my
This
sword.
way's going for the beastie.
Okay.
I I got
Yeah,
I got a critical
I
hit.
fully nearly spewed.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know.
I did. Wow, I rolled a 1 and a 2, but I have Savage Attack. So
Yes!
Okay,
I could
nice.
roll both of them again?
I think Savage Attack.
Because it's a crit, I'm rolling double the die rather than rolling 1 die and doubling the damage.
What's the wording on Savage Attacker?
Savage Attacker.
It's when you roll a.
Yeah, once per turn, when you hit a target with a weapon, you can roll the weapon's damage dice twice and use either roll against the target.
Yeah, just re-roll both. Yeah.
So the damage die at the
That
moment is
the weapon.
2.
Yeah.
Twix, do it.
Do it. That's an 8 and a 2.
Yeah, that's better.
13 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice. How do you want to kill it?
Yes!
Oh, the fucking just Blink runs away and it's just like, oh, and just bring the fucking sword down just straight through and just kind of like just cleave off a little bit on the left side of its
Very
body.
nice.
It
This
happened
skeleton,
very easy because it's a skeleton.
whatever Arcana was holding this thing together, just fades and it crumbles into nothingness.
Nice.
The bones fall and join the others on the ground. That is the end of it.
And then I think I'm going to turn around, action surging, and I'm going to strike the one that's harrying Izmir as well.
You're just out of range for a 5 foot.
Oh, so I said I'm going to move towards him.
You are
I have
moving,
movement,
okay.
yeah.
I didn't hear you say you were moving. You can do that.
Well,
I
I
know,
thought
if
that was
my
a given, my
husband-
mistake.
I love my
Sorry,
husband.
you weren't close enough.
9, so I missed. Bonus action to second wind.
Yeah, but Belzefir is Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, that's my turn though.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, can I scoot around to be within 5 feet of Izmir?
Yes.
I'll go
Coming around
that way,
there. Cool. Okay, Sigurd.
I'm gonna first Misty Step, basically underneath the ghosty thing.
Ooh, okay, right under.
Basically, 30
I
feet
forgot
in
to
that
see
general
it,
direction,
it's
so
almost a metal
however
sword.
far that will take me.
From there,
Salty.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah, just to that spot.
The
And then I'm going to use my movement to run towards the coffin that Ludra is in.
Ooh, okay, so 30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so I was getting water when
15, 20, 25, 30 takes you to there. As you get closer, you can hear there is just now a constant screaming coming from that coffin. Like this ongoing high-pitched, like, child in fear kind of scream.
Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Actually, no, can it make me another intelligence saving throw? And I better fucking fail this time. I'm gonna try.
18.
Oh.
Sorry. So sorry.
Alright.
How it's rough.
Who dares
Okay.
wins.
Yago, it's you.
From the edge, whipping the trident around.
Actual
and just
ghost, isn't it?
letting it loose. Going for a little ranged attack there.
Okay, range attack.
Level 3.
Level 3. Level 3.
Levels in the
Dirty 20.
Day 20 hits.
Good. I'm glad. That's good.
Yeah.
11 damage.
11 damage. Nice.
Right, sexy lies.
And as soon as it makes contact, it just returns straight back to my hand.
Cool. That was the throw in the trident.
That's just
Yeah.
good music.
Does it teleport or does it like actually fly back?
It actually flies back.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
It's
just
cooler.
emerges through the thing and then
Yeah,
back
it's,
into
it's
your
an
hand.
infusion, so this is happening because of stuff I've like
Yeah.
mechanically done to it as opposed to magically done to
Two
it.
little fans pop up the side. Just
Yeah, it's just
It's little crab.
it's just a crab with his little fucking helicopter.
Just carrying
Yeah.
it like
I am, however, going to use my movement to spread the field a little bit.
Okay.
Ah, Jesus.
Oh, lift it up your psychopath.
Top of the round, Ismir.
Ismir at the top of the round. Gonna take my. Just gonna fucking stamp on the ground. Just be like, return to death. And
Turn undead?
we're just gonna do turn undead.
Yeah.
Gonna give her a
Turn
go.
some undead
Sorry.
there, okay?
You gain 3 temporary hit points from my teleport.
What's the DC?
DC 13 wisdom
Like,
saving throw.
Closest one succeeds.
Oh.
Next one away from you fails. This one.
Okay, we've got one down.
How long's that temp hit? Last?
So on its turn, it's going to use its movement to get away.
Soon as it acts, just imagine.
I don't want to be hit right now. I'm then gonna bonus
Why do you
action
normally want to be hit?
touch myself, and I'm also gonna cast Sanctuary.
Okay, cool. Ismir, as you cast Sanctuary on yourself, this thing begins to descend upon you and is going to go...
Oh no.
It's going to come just here, flying downwards to the ground, and it pulls itself back and then lets out a wail.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking do it!
So,
Get him, Wayne.
could Sigurd, Ismir, and Belzevir.
I'm on the other side of the field.
Not
Is
Sigurd.
he-
Oh, Blink. Sorry, not Sigurd. You're both very small. I do
we're both
apologise.
little.
That's
Yes, could you make me a wisdom saving throw?
I was gonna say, I would like a wisdom saving.
Albeit not as comically small as it could be.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll. Thank fuck for
What was
that.
that?
14.
14. Okay.
19.
19.
13.
13. Ismir fails. You two succeed.
I'm wiser than you.
Yeah.
Okay. Ismir, you are now, as this thing lets out this cry towards you, in your very soul, petrified of it, as it casts fear
Oh no.
on you.
It's unfortunate.
So you, while frightened by this spell, the creature must take the dash action and move away from the creature by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there's nowhere to move. If the creature enters a determined location where it doesn't have a line of sight on you, you can make a wisdom saving throw. On a successful saving throw, you can end the condition, but you would need to not be in line of sight of this creature.
What condition was that, sorry?
It frightens.
Just cinematically, you've got the
Good to
pile,
know.
the pile of zombies on the talking rock, and you just see Ismir running past them.
Just so you know, I've got advantage on that.
Do you?
I got brave.
Oh, you should have rolled that with advantage then. I
Yeah.
apologise. Yes.
That's
no,
cool, that's
absolutely,
cool.
absolutely.
Oh, no, that's charmed. That doesn't matter.
Okay. That's going to be its
That's
turn though. Screaming still comes from that coffin, but the skeletons who are still alive and not turned. So this one is turned. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Hey, come
that direction.
He runs that way, I run this way.
This one is still going to keep closing in. 1, 2, 3, 4 on Blink. The other one is there next to you, Ismir. So one of them is going to attack Blink. That's coming in for natural 18.
Yeah.
Which is gonna hit, I think. That's gonna hit you for 5 piercing damage
Yeah.
as it slashes you.
Ow.
And the other one over
cool,
this
bro.
side here is going for Ismir.
Wisdom saving throw first, please.
Oh, it's sanctuaried.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
13. You succeed on.
That is a fail. It's gonna go for Belzevir instead.
Cool.
Yay.
Natural 16.
Yeah, hits.
Fuck.
Gets 3 piercing damage. The skeleton just kind of nicks you with its sword.
Ow.
That's the skeletons. Blink, it's you.
I genuinely can't do much other than ranged attacks, so I'm gonna have to accept the swipe at me. So
You want to move away?
Searing
Cigarette.
Did you not have that? The cantrip? You used it last time?
no, it's burning.
No,
That's what we replaced it with.
That's what it was. You were
Yeah.
using it in the first session though, so if you want to take it back, you can. I think it was just the one that we missed when we put your spells back together.
Yeah. I mean, it's just shock and grasp, but with fire damage instead. That's literally it.
Yeah.
So I just grab him and do some.
Yeah, it's a melee. It's a melee spell attack.
Cool. I'll do that.
Okay, shock and
Damn
grasp.
it.
Roll to hit. So
I had 5 and 2, so 9
Yeah, well,
and
fuck.
6.
nope, doesn't hit. Unfortunately, doesn't hit. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm done.
You want to move away from it, or do you want to stay there?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am because he's gonna swing at me anyway and then
Okay.
chase me down. So I might as well just brunt the attack on the next turn.
Okay, very good. Okay, Bells of Fear. It's you.
I will attempt to fucking slap this cunt who's in front of my scared-looking friend.
Okay, cool.
My husband!
You're not doing anything to beat the allegations.
Look, I'll have this fucking snake eyes on with 2s, but I'll re-roll them because literally that's better. That's another 11 damage.
Okay, nice. Which one is that? 4. Okay, good hit. So you swing forward and break a load of the bones, which go scattering across the room. It's still kicking, but it looks really damaged.
This looks like a job for me.
So
I will skirt around it, so I'm in between Blink and Izmir.
So like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
Then
and I'm now within 5 feet of both of them.
Blink's another square away. Yeah,
Oh,
there's a
shit.
square there.
So
I'm closer to Blink, it's fine.
Yeah, you're closer to him, definitely. If Blink
not much
moves
I
one
can-
square over, then he'll be
Technically an
closer
old
to
spell.
you.
Closer to me, but yeah, that's fine.
Because we have
Okay,
the
cool.
old version.
I'm
Sigurd!
gonna head to the screaming coffin and open it.
Okay. You run forwards, and
You have more
the
success
the
than
lid
me.
of this coffin is tight closed. You put your hands on the side and you wrench it open. Essentially, apparently the skeletons didn't think to do.
Well,
Inside, you see
they're not smart
the
till they're trying to save on
cowering,
my...
terrified form of Ludra. She is like tucked in the corner of this coffin. Her face is whiter than usual. There are tears running down her face, sort of leaving trails through the dirt. And she like screams as it opens, and then like looks up towards you and kind of realizes who it is, and like looks around. And her eyes meet yours, glazed with tears. And there's this spark of hope
Oh, good.
as she sees you. But what would you like to do?
Can I still use my action? Or is that my
That
action?
would have been your utilize, which is free. So
Okay.
it's fine.
I would like to then turn around and Eldritch Blast, big guy.
You turn and send out this Eldritch Blast, and she keeps screaming and puts her hands over her ears.
I think that's going to be a miss anyway, for a grand total of
fucking
6.
6 does not hit
Watch
the big
one
guy,
trailer and miss
unfortunately.
This guy.
She's just like screaming and screaming. And as you're standing there, you feel her kind of like just hug around your legs.
Yeah, that is going to be the end of my turn.
Okay, Iago, it's you.
Grabbing both sides of the trident
Okay.
and flying down, and the gem seems to dim, and he sort of like free falls for a minute, and then just
Oh, through the air.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Don't
that's
miss.
fine. You're coming all the way down to ground
Here
level?
comes the miss now. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool points though.
Oh no! I think that hits 19.
19 hits,
Nice.
yep.
Yeah, for the double-handed as well. So
No.
nice. That is 13 damage.
13 damage. Very nice.
Yeah, so you're just coming up and just
Nice.
Okay.
on that point, because obviously I've dropped it. I'm going to sanctuary myself again.
Okay. Very nice. You fly down towards this thing, and the trident goes through, and you pull it back, and then stagger backwards and cast this sanctuary. This thing lets out a roar, and it kind of inflames for a second,
Uh-oh.
and like grows in stature. And is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Okay. Top of the round, Ismir, it's you. You're gonna need to dash away from this thing if you can.
I mean, I guess the only way I go is up the tunnel. That's how I get the farthest away from it.
So yeah.
So,
See ya.
yeah, I guess you move me off the map.
Okay, off you go. So
not
Ismir
too much,
just
Ismir, no.
staggers backwards and then darts up the stairs and disappears.
He's not going to
That
get the end of that one.
skeleton is going to make an opportunity attack, which I think it still does with disadvantage.
He's got to do wisdom save first.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sanctuary's still up. 13 with save.
Yeah, natural 17.
Damn. Okay.
He's
Yeah,
going to
make it.
slash
I'll
it.
have to use my other reaction because it's been my turn since.
Do you want to
Is it
post
my
disadvantage?
yeah,
on it?
I will impose disadvantage on it.
Shield cuts in between, and yeah, natural 1. Just boom.
Just as Izmir
Knock
fucking
back,
like,
it staggers.
goes to run away, it goes to fucking lunge to him, and I just fucking shove it. Just feel like, no,
Cool.
Izmir, where are you going?
Okay, yeah, 60 feet off the map and out at the tunnel.
Okay, cool.
Can I still see the thing?
Bye, Ismir. No, it's out of your line of sight now, so at the end, I think it's at the end of your turn. You can make a wisdom saving throw. Let me double check.
Provided you get to
Ends
see it.
its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight, you can make a wisdom saving throw. So you can make a wisdom saving throw now.
6.
And when you're like,
Yeah, that's better. 21.
Okay,
Anyway.
you run around the corner and you stop, like hand against the wall. There is cold sweat pouring down your face, and you gather yourself and you breathe and you grasp at your holy symbol, and the strength of Oscura finds you. Once more, the fear wanes away.
Fucking undead.
Over by you, Sigurd.
Okay.
You see just behind you. You hear a noise coming from the corner of the room, and there is a hunched shape just behind that sort of selection of caskets there, which kind of like looks up and then kind of takes this inhale and begins to draw itself up and staggers towards you and is going to go in for an attack against you there.
Oh.
I'm afraid of it though. He got that fucking lean.
Okay.
What's that stance?
What's your AC?
15.
Okay, that's gonna miss.
Wow.
It comes up towards you and lunges in, and you just in time manage to turn around and like grab this thing by the shoulders as it comes and starts snapping towards you. You look into the face of a very recently deceased, by the looks of things, humanoid,
Oh no.
whose form you do recognize.
Oh.
Has long, kind of like dark hair coming down from the
is
center,
him.
sticking to its face, wearing very ragged clothes, kind of like old leathers which are peeling away in places. It is the same person who you saw walk into the Dawn's Rest a few days ago.
Fucking knew it. Called it.
Shit.
Knew it was it.
Oh fuck. Oh, he dead.
He's been offed.
It is now this
he
guy's
dead.
turn.
Oh, loose end, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, turning around to you, Iago, after that pretty nasty hit on you, this thing rises itself up and is going to try and wrap itself around you, and it is going to go for a melee
And
attack.
that's why
So
we
wisdom
that
save
is-
first, because I got sanctuary.
Yes, you do. Let me roll that first then.
Sanctuary
That's a
blessing
natural 1.
Oh, cool.
Okay. That means it's going to have to... Sanctuary. Can it move before it chooses the new target? That's a question.
spell. Yeah, it's an interesting. This is an interesting.
I have
question.
no idea. Let me see if there's a sage advice on it, because I don't
I
know.
think intention. Yeah, it should specify redirect the attack to a creature within 5 feet, right?
It would, I would think so.
That's a reward creature
that's a
with
weird
wind.
one though, because like, how can you roll an attack against something and then be like, oh, never mind? You're holding your fist up, running towards something, and
Sage advice, yes, the creature can move to reach a non-sanctuary target. Sanctuary does not inhibit creatures' normal options except for requiring it to find a different target. Okay, yeah, so it can still move. So it will, because otherwise it's going to lose the attack. So it's going to come in... I think it's going to come against Blink, because he's caused the most fuckery.
Guess
Why?
it
So you can make your opportunity attack.
Yeah, well, I shall.
Cool.
Give it a little slap-a-rooney with the old trident.
hope you gotta cast a shield. I don't.
It doesn't hit it, though.
James,
6.
you kind of lunge in and it goes past it. But
Wasn't expecting it to
Blink,
walk away.
it is coming up for you, and it's going to make its attack roll against you. Where are you? You're over there. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yep.
That is going to hit you for 9 necrotic damage as it wraps itself around you. And could you also make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh, why though?
Oh, God. Not done.
8.
As you feel the life essence drained away from you, and until your next long rest, your hit point maximum is reduced by 9.
Oh no.
It's going to make its second attack against you.
Oh no! Oh no!
No.
It's going to miss with a 9. That's nasty.
Definitely.
You fucked that up.
Okay, that's the end of its turn.
Override max HP, I think. Set it to 11.
boy.
Oh, that works as well.
Ludra, who is now clinging onto you,
Oh yeah, you're not that low. You're not that low.
like behind your legs, kind of looks up at this creature which is attacking you, and stands and is going to try and like reach towards it.
You poor girl.
And that's all she's doing. Are
I was like, no.
you gonna do anything? That's a kind of
child.
fucking. You can shout something at her if you want.
John.
What are you doing?
She's coming over, and she is now like
Daddy issues.
pulling and like clinging at the clothes of this zombie and just screaming. You can see tears just running down her face.
Oh, buddy.
It's gonna be the skeleton's turns now.
Time to traumatize a child.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill her dad again.
This one is turning towards Belsaphir,
Hey!
and it's gonna make an attack against you.
This is fucked.
Natural 1. That's gonna miss.
Nice.
This one here, this thing has got blinking sights, and it looks towards the skeleton and just like kind of turns ahead, and it's gonna turn, and it's gonna start moving against Iago. Blink, you
mercy.
can opportunity
I like
attack
it.
if you want.
Yeah, I will.
What you got? Dagger?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
It's gonna make an attack against Iago with a
I can still sanctuary.
18
He's
to
a-
hit.
Was that with
Oh,
disadvantage?
that's
Yeah,
Sanctuary
disadvantage because my
you
protection.
made an opportunity attack, so it's
Yeah,
not
no,
advantage.
because of the protection
My
against evil and
protection
good.
is still
But
on
the
you.
protection
You get
of
that.
the protect against evil and good, yes.
I'm not cheating you, Taff, I promise.
No, I'm just trying to keep track of anything. I need to say it out loud, otherwise I will forget.
Yeah, definitely.
That's fine. I'm not accusing anyone of cheating. I'm just trying to reaffirm it in my own head.
5.
That was higher.
Oh, okay.
That one. So it's gonna come in with its baby little short sword attack for 3 piercing damage against you. And the one over by Belsophia
Didn't it just miss?
missed.
Yeah.
So that is all the skeletons. Are there any more left alive?
That one needs to run
Oh,
away.
he's running away.
Yeah.
So he's still turned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going as far as he can.
I believe he goes
And
keeps
that
going until
is
it's over.
the skeletons. It is now Blink.
Big.
And you dive on the ghost.
Okay.
21.
21 hits.
What's
Ooh.
the damage? 1d10.
When it feared me,
What are you casting, sorry?
Searing Grasp.
this might. When you feared me, did you incapacitate me?
No.
Or was it just a fear?
Just fear.
Max damage.
Oh yeah, 'cause I had to dash, so I can't be incapacitated.
10.
10 damage. Nice.
And she can't opportunity me either.
Okay.
Nice.
So I'm gonna leg it.
Very good. Where are you going?
Towards this running away zombie at the top.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you slip past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
help!
6.
I'm so scared. I'm too young to die.
Okay, is that you?
Yeah.
Belsphere.
Seeing the wraith like just behind him, he's holding this one thing off with the shield. He's gonna go into his like little side pouch, take out the flask of holy water, and just and
Nice.
I'm gonna fling it at the
Onto the Wraith.
onto the wraith.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool.
It
Right,
is-
make an attack roll.
It's not an attack roll. Target one creature you can see within 20 feet of yourself. Target must succeed on a dex save.
Oh, it's a dex save. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, okay.
DC 8 plus dex mod and proficiency bonus, which will it's got a fucking 10. Or take 2d8 radiant damage if it's a fiend or an undead.
There it is.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be fine, but
That's a 4.
oh shit! It takes 2d8 radiant damage
Give me a roll.
from the holy water. That is 7. Huge damage.
Does Savage shit? No, it wouldn't. No.
No, I can't imagine Savage Jacket
Okay,
would.
so the
I
holy
don't think it's
water,
a
you
weapon.
throw this flask and it shatters on a rock,
not a weapon.
splashes out and covers this wraith. And it starts kind of hissing and burning, and it pulls away in this direction, like rears itself into the corner of the room and starts thrashing out aimlessly.
That's
It
nice.
is looking pretty fucked up.
And then I have a bonus action. Go off my healing potion.
Okay, cool.
That will be my turn.
Very good. Sigurd, it's you. You're now wrestling with this zombie that Ludra's trying to pull away from you.
I would like to look over my shoulder,
Heaven, wow.
Okay.
seeing how fucked up the Wraith is looking,
Yeah.
and make a snap decision that if the Wraith dies, I'm probably not going to have to dismember Ludra's father's corpse in front of her. I'm going to attempt to look over my shoulder and fire one
One Eldritch Blast.
final Eldritch Blast at this Wraith. If it doesn't land, then we're gonna unfortunately have to go to Plan B.
Okay, roll to hit.
And my disadvantage.
Because Dadra is.
Is he grappling me?
He's not grappling
Is he-
you,
but it's
but
a
he
ranged
is
attack.
within 5 feet of you.
Oh,
It's
yes,
a ranged
yeah,
attack,
of
so yeah, unfortunately.
Alright.
So for all intents and
I
purposes, he's
believe-
holding on
Oh,
to you.
I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
Yeah, that's a 15 and a 16 for 19.
That's going to be a hit. That's going to be a hit. Do you want to roll your damage?
Come on.
Missed the flipping. It's alright. For 6 force damage.
How would you like to kill
Just like grappling with this
See some fucking
zombie.
trolley
Just,
tech bites.
just looking back and forth and just like, what's the fucking best thing to do? And just a quick, just over my shoulder, just this. I'm pretty sure I've described it. It's kind of like sort of like an ellipsis shape, kind of like tapers down like that. It's a little bit, kind of like a fucking Star Wars blast. And it's kind of, it looks fuzzy. It's like fuzzy cyan light.
And this Eldritch Blast just with a crackles across the centre of the room, and as this wraith is reeling from the damage it just took from the holy water, it makes contact, and the whole thing just, and in a second is just gone. As that happens, the skeletons around the room kind of like look over to where it was, and any arcane light that was behind their eyes just dims, and the bones begin to just fall away and return to the ground. As that happens, the zombie that is grappling you, Sigurd, over here, just starts and just fades to the floor, and Ludra comes around behind it and like cradles it and like grabs onto it, and it sinks down to the ground, its eyes open, its mouth kind of gibbering away with nothingness, these dry, cracked lips. And she just kind of like holds over it and starts sobbing. And you see her tears begin to fall and just kind of like drip down onto the tattered leather clothes that the zombie is wearing. And she just inconsolably starts to weep.
That was an hell of a shot, mate. That was fucking spot on.
Yeah, cheers.
Disney, yeah?
I want to go see if Disney is okay.
Okay. You
Yeah.
run up the steps and
Yeah,
Ismir's still
okay.
stood
You
there
good?
like
I'm
standing against the
okay.
wall.
Crying
I'm
child.
okay.
Okay, I think we have got it. I wish to come back.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Just
But-
like consistently, just like gassing him up as I'm walking. Honestly, top notch, back of the net, top corner, hell of a shot. Hey, good work. Oh, right, okay.
You just hear the wails. And
I'm not gonna lie, mate. I'm quite loud, and I didn't really stop from the moment I walked from there to here. So I do apologise. Sorry about your old man. That's really sad. I'm just gonna walk away. I don't know how to deal with that.
She does not acknowledge what you said.
Are you good? What? Sit down. It's out.
Just walk over to the
best leave her for a second, I think.
Okay. She, as your hand touches her, she just kind of like shrugs you off and then grabs tightly around this corpse. And through these like muffled sobs, she's just, no, you can't, no, and just like kind of in utter denial, continues to cry.
Sorry, the dress rough.
She just kind of like falls back and sits on the ground, and the body slumps back to the floor.
You said he'd been gone a while, right?
Yeah, like a week.
Yeah. Where,
He's been gone longer though.
where'd you find him? Did you find him down here?
Yeah.
You just came looking for him down here?
I thought that he was, and then when I touched him, he wasn't.
No, he's gone.
I locked myself in. I've been there for hours. I don't know how long.
Well, it's a good thing we came by when we did.
Yeah. She kind of like pulls herself to her feet, looks around. What do we do now?
Well, it's probably best that we leave.
Come with us.
Kind of sharpish.
Whatever you'd like to do with your dad, we can do. We can, if you'd like some sort of funeral, we can.
What do you mean?
We can. Is there anything we can?
A ceremony for saying goodbye to those we have lost.
Do you do that?
Everyone does.
Lots
so.
of people do. Some don't.
Okay. Well, what do I say?
You say, you talk about what he meant to you, and you say the things you wish you could have said before. I'm sorry, little one. It's not nice. I'm sorry.
Can I say it just to him?
Yeah, we can move out to the room.
I've walked off anyway. I'm not there with this.
I kind of
Yeah,
feel like
we'll give you a second.
Give you some
Yeah.
space.
I'm keeping an eye on him.
And you kind of head to the other side of the room as she crouches down by the body again. And she kind of like tentatively looks over it and like places a hand on the face, and she like crouches down, and you can hear very, very muffled kind of murmured whispers.
Does she at all seem to search his body at all for anything?
Do you want to watch her?
Yeah.
Okay, make a perception check.
No. I think that's I don't know.
It's
I don't know what my modifier. I'm pretty sure my modifier is 0 anyway. So. No, it's not. It's 1. That changes everything. That's a 7.
Not that you can see. No. Yeah, she crouches there for 5 minutes or so, and then kind of closes his eyes with her hand, and then stands, kind of hobbles her way back across the bone-ridden floor towards you all.
You still got that ball bearing?
Hmm?
You still got that ball bearing? Can I have it? Thank you. I'll keep that for myself for later.
Thanks for getting me out.
That's right.
That's what we do.
Using it out, destroying that creature has gotten rid of all the dead in the Shatter, but that may be optimistic, but it certainly seemed to have an effect.
I'm probably gonna go home now.
Would you like us to take you there?
Yeah, okay. She's just kind of like very blank expression and absent-mindedly just kind of follows along beside you.
Would you like me to send your father's soul away with some final rites?
What does that do?
It just ensures that his soul moves on, and nobody will do anything else to his corpse for the next few days. He will not be possessed, he will not be controlled again.
Yeah, okay.
And I head over to the corpse then.
She follows you. Kind of like just like kind of hovering behind your shoulder, watching what you're doing.
I'm gonna take 2 copper pieces and then hand them to me and be like, you place these on over the eyes.
She just like nods and just immediately starts following your instructions.
And then I will ritually cast gentle repose over the body.
So you kind of stand and say the last rites, sort of incantations that you were taught at the temple. And you stand for a few moments, and there is a cold peace which finds the whole area around the body, and you see Ludra kind of shiver a little bit.
After 10 minutes, it'll be done.
During that 10 minutes, Belzefield would like to lean over to Sigurd and just be like, I think we need to find some way to secure that body.
I'm just going to aim Bruce's head, just not saying anything. I was going to wait until everyone had gone and then loot the corpse.
Does everybody have some kind of mental ability? What the fuck is going on?
It's easier to guarantee I'm not making noise out loud. I'm a dwarf. Whispering is not one of our strong suits. Just see if he had any interesting intel on him.
If he does, great. If not, he steals the body of the man who burnt down a tavern and killed 10 people.
That's true, but there's the delicate matter of how do we secure the body and or search the body without traumatizing a teenage girl?
Well, we don't do it in front of her, that's for sure.
So as the 10 minutes are up,
Nice thin layer of frost surrounds the body, stopping it from becoming undead for the next 10 days.
very good, very good.
I'll just lightly put my hand on his shoulder. It's back.
Am I supposed to feel better after that?
No. It's never feels better. I wish I could tell you it does. But you have to keep this pain. Because in this world, it's all that's left of them. The memory that lives inside. Just gonna point to your head. In there. That's where they live now.
That's something, I suppose.
It's all we have. Step behind
Kind
it.
of like usher her away from the body. And
Yeah.
lead her back to the stairs, I'm guessing.
Just before they approach, again to Sigurd, just be like, look for some kind of sign of how he died.
You guys head on without me. I've just got to see it something. You do that first. I dropped something. I lost something, but not too important. I'll take a look. If you see my book on the way out, just pick it up and shout down.
We'll keep an eye out.
You just hear it in your head. Make it a fellow's church now, yeah.
I head over to the body.
Okay.
I mean,
It's just
before
the general
that,
area.
before that, I'm gonna insight check it.
We'll wait for you by the exit, Kevin.
Just a 12 on an insight check.
I mean, yeah, it's 16, so.
Yeah, I believe you.
Ludra's in no state to try and detect whether you're lying or not. She is not listening to what you're saying and just continues her way up the steps. So you head back into the room, and the crunch of these bones under your feet as you descend down into the pit, and then head back over to the corner where those caskets were stacked. And
Just checking that everyone's.
as you get closer and closer to this side of the room over here, over where the casket where the thing was hovering over, you do notice as you approach a scent reach your nostrils, just wafting through the smell of decay and the musk and the damp down here. It is a slight smell of incense, but it's just a passing thought as you get closer and closer to that casket. But you crouch down over the body. What are you looking for?
Just gonna search through his robes, just any pockets, any pouches, anything like that, anything that he's got on his person.
Okay.
I might.
You crouch down and look over the body. He's not wearing robes.
Yeah.
He's wearing leather armor.
Right.
Makeshift and haphazardly stitched and sewn together. Various pieces of old armor. It looks like it's been made with moving quietly and quickly in mind.
Okay.
On his waist, there is a belt and there is a short scabbard that you can see at some point held a short sword, which is no longer anywhere to be seen. On his back, there is a small crossbow. On a kind of bandolier which runs across the back, which could easily be pulled out. And as you begin to search the pockets, you find what feels like it's like a utility knife. It's a tinderbox. Rations. There's a pack on his back as well, like a backpack inside which you feel like a rattle as you pick it up, and inside there are a few remnants. There is like an old kind of cup.
So, no marching orders, nothing. This guy was definitely the guy that exploded the Dawn's Rest.
You turn him over
2
again,
days
just
prior.
No.
and yeah, surely enough, as you look over the body, you remember the face well. The kind of like furrowed brow, the crow's feet around the eyes.
That's why I was
the
asking about
dark
robes,
hair.
because he was not robes, but he was wearing some kind of like cloak, wasn't he? With like all these crazy patterns on.
He was wearing what were very evidently mage robes in the Dawn's Rest.
Oh, there we go.
But you take a thorough look over him, and it seems to be survival gear.
Oh dear.
Interesting. Okay, how long has the body been dead?
Make a medicine check.
use my inspiration. Oh, baby. That was fucking worth it. We got a 19.
It's a fairly fresh corpse, but there are very clear signs of early stages of decomposition, of not decomposition, of the the initial kind of bloat and rigor mortis that would set in after probably about a week.
Someone is disguising. Cheeky guns.
Okay. Conclusion drawn. I'm going to stop searching this poor man's body. I'm not bothering looking at the corpse anymore. I'm going to go and try and sniff out that incense smell.
Okay. It seems to be coming from the casket.
Or
And
as he was buried in.
The one that the white was floating above. And you kind of sniff around and you head close to it, and what is lying in the casket is a very, very old and heavily decomposed now skeleton of what looks to have once been some kind of high-level priest or bishop or something of the like. There are old robes that it wears, and it is laid in such a way that it is in this very this regal pose, this kind of tall hat adorning the head, and clasped in the hands is what looks to be a censer, a kind of scepter with a chain and an incense cage at the end, the type that they would carry and swing down the aisle of a church, clasped in the hand, and it still emanates this incense smell.
I'm going to just...
the fingers
it's not above grave
and break as you pull it away, and the hands kind of crumble, and you pull it forth, and it swings towards you, and this very slight little bit of smoke just emanates from it as it swings, and it smells floral and that pungent incense smell that you get, and it permeates through the rot and the decay.
I'm gonna head up the corridor and just shout after everyone. Oh, don't worry, guys, found my book.
Oh God!
Jesus Christ, Sigurd.
Chase everyone. I'm kind of running after them to catch up. Hey, I found this. I just got a whiff of incense, and I was like, that's a strange thing, and it's just in the corner somewhere.
It just looks like a priest censer.
Yeah, it's a
special
priest censer. That's what it is. It's shiny, and it still smells of incense.
Better for you to have than me.
Does it just sort of look like? Does it look like it's from the big three, or does it have any sort of particular markings on it?
You inspect it. Make a religion check.
Still got his hand grasped around it.
Don't worry about that. The corpse.
You're dragging the corpse along.
16.
16.
Kill
It
wife.
does bear the mark of the Trinity. Yes, and you would know censes like this probably more likely to be used in churches and chapels rather than the temples that would be for the kind of the lower gods. This is, yes, something from the big three.
Oh yeah, it's probably from the chapel. Where did you find this?
Oh, it was just on the floor. Is anyone in just next to one of the open caskets?
Weird.
Could have been that perhaps one of the corpses we slew was at one point a member of the clergy or something who must have dropped it on his way out.
Did you have much trouble finding your book?
Oh, yeah, here it is, and just
Fantastic.
I guess I will stash church censer. There's a.
Oh, Marias, you little fucker! Oh, you're a fucker!
I'm still saying changelings.
Something's afoot, man.
Boys,
Something's afoot. This guy was dead before he was even used in a terror attack. We need the body.
And it doesn't even look like he got killed. He got sucked by whites.
Or is it someone who just went?
Could be that as well.
Belsvir in his head, he is. Examined the corpse. It's about a week old. That corpse was nowhere near the Dawn's Rest 2 days ago.
Stay down here.
Also, he's also not wearing any robes. And had no trace of any marching orders, so to speak. And I very quickly, between everyone, just one by one, relay this exact information.
Okay.
Not to Ludra, obviously. Don't want to tell her that as soon as your back was turned, I went through your dead dad's rucksack.
Yeah.
I guess we can't reply to you mentally, can we? Oh, we can reply.
I can.
You all can.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Message is a two-way thing. You have to specify though. I think at the end of the message you gotta.
You can reply to this message. You eventually re-emerge onto the surface now, coming up through the crack.
Being wary for any lingering dead.
And you can see a few around the area that are in crumpled heaps on the ground. Some of them look to be dead. Some others in that kind of like almost like fetal position, like that kind of like placid state that you saw the other ones from the church enter into, but none of them actively up and wandering.
Are we gonna be heading past the zap?
Yes.
Oh,
We could go around the outside of the crater now,
Yeah, let's do that. It seems really stupid to go
That's
through
probably a
it.
good idea.
provided that, the crowds have calmed it down.
I met another rock if you want. And just...
Crazy idea. What if we just went back to the door?
We
For
could
what
go out
purpose?
the door.
What, the one on the...
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, you had
Yeah,
an
maybe.
epiphany.
No.
Oh.
Just have one more check.
I think I have, but
Oh?
yeah.
Very well.
Alright, let's do it.
It's right ahead of us, so we might
And
as well try.
between everyone, I'm once again just gonna message. My dad's just died. She's her true self right now, I'd say.
Perhaps there's some shiny things in there for her.
That's true. Alright, let's go and have a look then.
So you re-enter this small ruined blacksmith shop, and once again pull the countertop away from this trapdoor, and then open the trapdoor again to reveal the staircase down to the door below. Ludra the whole time just kind of absent-mindedly follows along, and she's kind of just like looking at the floor and looking at the sky and doesn't say very much at all. She's not the talkative person that you met the day before. But you've now got the trapdoor open, the door down below.
This feels so wrong. I'm just gonna kind of...
Hey, you're idiot.
Ludra, why don't you just come here a sec? We tried getting this door open earlier and we just couldn't manage, and I think you might have better luck than any of the rest of us right now. Good chance there's some interesting stuff behind that door. If I'm right and you can get it open, then of course you can take what you want. But just think it's worth a try, that's all. You up for it?
Yeah, okay. Why not?
All you gotta do is go to the end of that corridor and just look in the mirror. And I'll stand here. I'll sort of stand way at the bottom of the steps.
I'd say that opening the door is a pretty fair trade for saving my life, so yeah, sure. And she just like teeters down the steps and
No stress if you can't get it open though. It's magically sealed, right? So
Oh, no.
putting it to open. Did I do it? Was that me?
Yeah, no, you did it.
Well done.
Great job.
I think you may
Fantastic
have done
job.
it.
Yeah, you did it.
Fantastic job.
Like takes a step back to let you pass by.
It might be magically trapped, so
Hey, you come with me. Just stay close to me.
She
I'll
comes
get
over and kind of just hovers by your side.
tentatively step through first.
What little light spills through the door down here? It's a small cellar. It's plain, hewn from stone, with wooden beams adorning the walls around, keeping the foundations aloft. You can see the floorboards of the blacksmith shop above, which form the ceiling of this, and the room is filled with barrels.
Link, stay back. Do not go in there.
Does it smell of spice? Because I'm pretty sure I put Jafron in a room exactly like this.
Does not smell of spice.
Doesn't smell of
What
spice.
it does smell like is a
Explosives.
pungent, kind of acrid smell that catches in your nostrils as you breathe in.
What's in here then? What is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
Let's pop open a barrel and take a look inside.
The smell just erupts and hits you in the face, and you're kind of like, oh god. And it's not necessarily an unpleasant smell, but it's very strong. And what you look upon in the barrel, it seems to be filled almost to the brim with a very faintly glowing green liquid.
Is it green drink?
It's not in there. Green drink didn't glow.
Green drink did not glow.
This is weird.
Wait a minute. Is it?
Siga doesn't remember any nights on green drink. He doesn't really know what green drink looks like.
That's true.
He can't remember what green drink looks like.
Why is it
I
glowing?
know what it is, but we wouldn't know what it is.
Why is it glowing?
I don't know. What
does it smell
all
like?
of the barrels?
You said acrid.
Meta? You want meta?
I wanted a description of what it smells like.
Acrid, pungent, strong. It smells like petrol.
Oh, I see.
Petrol.
The closest real world equivalent I could give you to it.
Petrol.
I could blow this place to kingdom come.
Yeah, you could.
Perhaps do not. Is there anything else in this room, or is it just a barrel?
Just barrels.
Barrels. Is it all crack open another one? Is it the same stuff?
Yeah, you crack open another same stuff. There's you count them. There's maybe about 15 barrels in there.
Well, look, obviously this is not what we were hoping for, is it, boys?
I know.
Is there anything else in the room?
Take
Just
it.
the barrels.
Just barrels.
But we may as well take some.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an empty potion bottle and
So-
fill it up.
Okay.
Recork it.
Okay.
I guess I'll do the same. No, I don't have one. I can't. Never mind.
If you have an empty vial in your inventory, you can fill it
If you can
with.
take mine if you want, I'm
with
not
the
particularly
substance.
interested in taking the mystery liquid.
No, yeah, I'll take. Yeah.
It is a foul taste that makes your tongue immediately recoil from it. But
Why would you try that?
as per the rules for potion, I suppose you can, if you did fill a vial of it, you can replace that empty vial that you have in your inventory with one vial of Alchemist's Fire.
Oh, baby!
Oh, that's slightly different.
Oh, this one.
This has to be like forge fill or something.
I think you're like very much
Maybe the guy who was running the smithy was just the fucking terrorist.
Could. Oh, you know. Oh my god, he was gonna blow them up.
Yeah.
Fucking. He was just planning this fucking massive bomb to blow up the fucking city.
It's lucky that meteor only hit a little bit to the left, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
Meet your head.
I can't imagine it would have made it much worse. Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't taste very nice, but I got a feeling just by tasting it that it would have a similar effect to something that would blow up.
You recognise the taste because you once mistook a bottle of this for a bottle of green drink because it was in a shipment and you decided
Yeah.
to have a little swig of it.
And I also recognise it because, believe it or not, I've actually had a very bad night on this.
Yeah, I can imagine you'd get quite the hangover from it.
It's funny when you've had a few drinks,
Oh,
anything tastes like this. So it's it kind of lost its taste. Plus, I think me Dragonborn taste buds are a little bit different. So I don't think I taste sweet. That's quite sad, isn't it?
That is quite sad.
Yeah, I think I only taste like sour and salty. Or at least I tell you what, I can only taste salty and sour since drinking a whole bottle of this. So everything else is gone.
Right, well, we're done here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is good to know that a stash of this stuff exists.
Mhm.
Should we need it in the future at all?
Yeah,
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
gonna close the barrels back up,
All right.
such that the petrol doesn't get decomposed.
Cool. Good stuff, good stuff. Very well. So you replace the lids on the barrels and make your way out of the cellar, closing
Yeah.
the door behind you, I assume?
Mhm.
Okay, and closing the trapdoor and pulling everything back to how it was. You pack yourselves up and you head out of the blacksmith. Back around the edge of the crater, which you traverse around the outside of now that it seems to be clear of undead, and those that you do pass are crumpled in heaps on the ground, returned to death. or otherwise cowering and not in any state of hostility whatsoever.
In the most kind of clinical way, Belzevere would try to antagonize one of these cowering ones still clinging onto life to see if it could be provoked into attacking.
Kick it? Or
Yeah, just kind of kick it a little bit to see if it can find the gusto to attack again.
You go over and you kind of give one a little boot to the ribs, and it whimpers and holds itself tighter and seems to try and shy away from you.
What are you doing that for now?
That was uncalled for.
They wanted us to kill them all. They are not dead, but I am concerned that whatever we have done will wear off. And any forces they send in here to clear it out will come upon trouble, but it seems that it is passive.
You know, Bells raises a very valid point.
Just through the head.
Just like, no, literally, as I'm walking around, just any other ones that whimper and just...
I did not do it to be cruel, but...
Maybe
No, but this is
maybe let's not do it.
point them out of their misery, isn't it?
Yeah, let's not do it in front of.
It's okay, I've killed loads of them.
Alright, do you want to go?
Maybe it make you feel better.
It might. Honestly, I think it'd be
Pulls
therapeutic.
out the little like kind of long dagger that she has and kind of one in the temple. No.
Fair enough.
Just put
That's
the
alright,
dagger back
I
in.
got this. Just walking around.
There are more dead than not.
Good.
It's like every now and again. And it tends to be, as you observe as you're going through, it looks like the fresher looking ones are the ones that are still
I was
alive.
about to ask, is the fresher ones that are, yeah. I see.
The more skeletal ones, the ones that were severely decayed, and you would ascertain the ones that came up from the catacombs, they seem to all be dead.
Ludra, is this crack in the ground here the closest to the center of the shatter?
What, to the centre of the whole thing?
Yes.
Yeah. It is. That's the centre. And she points over to the centre of the crater, and
That does make sense.
there's a kind of crackle coming from the area where the centre of the crater is.
So I'm just thinking that that's probably where, hopefully, where most of the dead were coming from. I know there are other exits or entrances into the catacombs, and there may be some stragglers coming out from there, but...
There are more, yes, but that's the main one. That's where most of them came up from.
With any luck, they were all created by the same thing we just defeated. Even if all we have done is take out the majority of them, it's an argument that we have done the job. Ludra, have you perhaps...
Sorry,
Were you perhaps outside of the shatter yesterday?
No. I thought I told you this. We don't ever. They don't like us out there.
Insight check, just to be sure.
I asked the question as well, so I would also like to make
You may. What'd you get?
11.
11. There's no signs of her lying, from what she's saying.
Yeah, just thought we'd ask.
leaning on the trying to look up and around. Any sign of a raven, perhaps?
Make a perception check.
It's on your shoulder.
17. You kind of narrow your eyes and look around. And just as your eyes are sweeping over the horizon on the way direction towards the chapel, you would just see a flitter up from a rooftop. You're not sure if it was a crow, but it was a bird. And you haven't seen many of those in here.
Ostrich.
See, now
They
there was.
can't fly, can they, Rob?
See, now there was a bird then up above the chapel. Now, I feel like every time we're doing something,
Yeah, if you're still pawns in somebody's game so far.
I don't want to be a pawn in someone's game. I'm not going to lie.
Neither do I.
A few people do.
I think maybe we should make Boreas aware that we're being followed by this mysterious crow whenever we're in the Shatter. No need to make any accusations or anything.
No, it's
I
good.
just want to see how he reacts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it tells him we know.
Well, he knows we know.
Does he?
Hey, Ludra.
I do not like the idea of leaving him.
No, but I don't like the idea of
Have you
kidnapping
thought
her
about
from which she
what
wants
your
to
plan
sell.
is now?
That's also a good point.
I don't know, just go home, I guess. Probably make a fire.
I know somewhere safe for you if you'd like to come somewhere safe.
Where?
Where I call home.
Where's that?
I used to live in an orphanage. And they took care of me. They could take care of you.
Outside?
Yeah, it's outside.
I don't know.
It'd be fine. I mean, I'm a little kooky. And they'd love me.
A little.
And then open your hand out. And then you place the ball bearing in and be like, see, we came back for you. We remembered you. The people that looked after me would do the same.
Where is this orphanage?
West
Westside Landing, yeah.
So it is a long way away.
But we know people that have the power to be able to take her there. I don't mind giving up my reward to keep her safe.
Possibly, yeah. Ludra, we have reason to believe that perhaps your father did not die. Someone killed him.
What?
Perhaps, rather than he died to the undead.
Well, why? Why do you think that?
Because we saw your father 2 days ago in a tavern the other side of the wall.
No, we don't go outside the wall.
Exactly.
Precisely. And yesterday, people told us that someone who looked exactly like you attacked an important person in the city.
But I was here. I was looking for Pa.
I believe you.
Exactly.
Which means that somebody is borrowing you and your father's faces to cause trouble.
How?
Magic, I'm sure.
But
I am concerned that if your father has been killed to cover their tracks, then maybe you are also in danger.
Why us though? What? Why?
Because you are, to them, you are nobodies.
You don't exist.
You don't exist, so if someone comes looking for the person causing troubles, they would never find you.
You're the perfect scapegoat,
I
right?
am concerned that whatever happened to your father would happen to you too.
Yeah, but if we take her out of here now, she will just get arrested immediately.
And it puts a target on her back.
We can't take you out.
They think that I did something bad.
Well, that's the difficulty. Not necessarily, but you match the description for somebody who did do something bad. If you see what I mean.
So if I stay here, I'll die, and if I go out there, I'll die.
No.
Not die.
I'm friends with someone important out there who would be able to keep you safe. You may have some people asking you some questions. Maybe they will use some magic to make sure you are telling the truth.
But if you are telling
But
the
if you
truth,
are telling the truth, then they will have no cause, no reason to keep you.
That's makes sense. I've never been outside though, so I might need some time. I've got things to get.
that's fine.
That's alright.
Maybe that is better in the short term. We can make arrangements for your safe passage.
Okay, maybe. But I'll go home now.
If you wish.
If that's what you want, you do that.
I think
we can come back and see you again. It will still be your choice to stay here or go. That's your choice. It's your life.
But just a pre-warning, now that we've cleared this place out, they're probably going to come and bulldoze the whole thing pretty soon. So, the plan is to build on it.
That is another thing to mention. Now that the dead are gone or diminished, they plan to expand back into this part of the city.
Yeah, they'd have to deal with the crater first.
Yes, but they will eventually, very soon, tear the walls down and start building new homes, and people will start moving in, rebuilding this place.
I'll think about it.
Amata may see to her personally as well.
What was that?
Amata may want to see to her personally too.
Yeah, she's got the time.
If she's got the time, but she has nothing but compassion, even now.
Well, thank you for everything. I think I need to sleep now.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
some rest.
Same.
Just in case, I'm gonna hand in my potion of healing. Have you seen one of these before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Thanks. She puts it like inside a dress.
Do you have other places to stay in this place, or is it just the one home?
We move around. We moved around.
Perhaps it would be a good idea to stay in a new place for the next few days.
I'll find somewhere else. For now.
It's a good idea.
And keep an eye out for crows.
It was nice to meet you.
A pleasure.
I'm glad you did come back. I didn't think you would, so yeah. I'm glad.
Well,
That's what we do.
it was a very nice cup of tea.
It really wasn't, but I'm sorry. It's
I
no fault.
Might see you again then, maybe.
I would hope so.
Okay. Bye.
All the best.
She kind of like
But
Look after yourself.
just with that word kind of just turns and starts kind of like looking around and then starts in that weird way that she kind of moves, like making her way through the streets again back towards where her house was, or at least the place they were living.
We need to get her to our orphanage.
Yeah, well, we
Somewhere
can't force her
else
there,
that's
can we?
also safe.
So,
I know we can't.
we got to make sure that she chooses to go there, which is different.
Or maybe we just need to fuck up whoever's doing this.
I'm sorry, what?
That was
maybe we need to
emotion.
fuck up whoever's doing this. They're using that man who I'm pretty sure we can assume was not our terrorist,
No.
no, not if he did.
and now they've used her. So even if she leaves this area, she is probably executed on the spot, or at least arrested, and then executed.
We can clear her names, that is no problem. It's whether or not whoever used her face decides to tie up loose ends,
Which they probably will.
which they
To be
may have
honest,
done with her
but-
father.
Yeah, that's fine, but now we got to go deal with them.
Yeah, but we don't know who it is, mate.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I
seems
know.
to be the
Now
largest problem.
we go find out.
Alright. Yeah, go on. I'm in. Let's do it.
I know of magic that can let you change your shape. But you don't necessarily, speaking, need to see another shape to do it. So this must be something else entirely.
Sounds awfully fake, doesn't it?
Almost sounds like slight change.
I'm telling you,
Sorry.
Alright, look. Obviously, we haven't even got a lead at the moment.
No.
No, all we have is a completed job
Which
and
means,
some more information for a very powerful friend.
if nothing else, we have got some lovely full pockets, haven't we?
Yeah, we're gonna have to be careful taking her to your friend too.
I know.
'Cause, I mean, people see the suspected terrorist with a mortar. It's a very easy smear campaign.
It is, but she does not have to directly deal with her.
No, true.
She's a powerful, connected woman. She has her ways.
But we need to remember, if we're being watched, it could be us attacking a tavern next. If they could take the forms of people, any one of us could be attacking the tavern.
Yes, well, we'd have to be in two places at once to do that, which will be tricky.
That's true.
Yeah, but Ludra was in the city, her father attacked the tavern.
I think
Ludra is a ghost who lives in a nowhere zone.
personally,
We are people who walk around and talk to people a lot.
we need to let Burrows know about this.
And get
For
paid.
2 reasons. One, if he's something to do with it all, which he's giving me a funny sort of vibe. It's a tacit, we're on your fucking coattails, sunshine. And secondly, if he's not anything to do with it all, in the event that suddenly we find ourselves blowing up a tavern,
We have an ally.
we have an ally who can go, hang on a minute, they warned us about this.
Well, let's hope that something hasn't happened in the time we've been down there then.
Yeah, that would really suck.
That would.
It would certainly drive things forward a lot quicker, though.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
But it would suck.
All we can do is wrap up the jobs that we are currently on.
Which we have. And to wrap it up, let's go get paid.
Maybe.
Isn't pissed. Shall we leave this accursed place?
Let's leave.
Yes, please do, because I feel like I'm going a little bit feral.
Let's go.
Okay.
Will lead us back to the gate that we entered from.
Very well.
Keeping a close eye on any more lingering undead, just in case.
Okay. So as you begin to make your way now away from the crater and back up towards the chapel, out onto the street at the top. So we'll pick it up next time.
Hey! Are we at the gate?
Not yet, no.
Damn it.
Come on, Sid, come on.
Oh, that was your first mini boss.
That was
You don't want to
You don't
ask. You don't ask.
Oh, come on, really?
That would have been wonderful if you'd let me say it, but I suppose we'll have to wait, won't we?
Oh, for the idiot, honestly.
You don't ask.
You don't ask.
I want to ask
I feel like that
every
was probably
time.
going to happen. Do you ask?
It was going to happen.
Yay!
I'm not going to take it away. You can level it. Would you like to roll HP now?
Yeah.